Hey, Brittany. Brittany, I'm in a new spot today, girl. So my volume won't keep going in and out. Okay. Yes, chill. I said, because I'm sick of Brittany telling me my damn shit wasn't good yesterday. Brittany, I was so tired when I got off my live last night. I really was. Like, I didn't even really actually was going to stay up there that long, but that video was so fucking long. I'm like, oh, I was so tired though. But I enjoyed y'all though. I did. But I got two. I found two more for the day, Brittany. Well, I'm gonna see how the first one do, because sometimes they be so goddamn long, Brittany. I be so goddamn tired. Shit. So I'm gonna see how that go. Hey, Joanne. Hey, baby boo. You laughing at me, Brittany? Yes. Brittany kept saying, D, your volume's not good. I said, okay, let me get the hell away from here. I said, damn, I'm going to do another spot. So I went to the living room today because I was in my room yesterday. And sometimes I think my connection is not good in my room. So I did the living room today. Yeah. So, Brittany, did any one of y'all ever see the part where the lady, the witness lady, right? I'm talking about the witness lady. Y'all remember the witness lady that was talking? Did y'all ever see her boyfriend, that was talking to the police out there after the cops got out there? Did y'all ever see that? I want to play that one. Hey, Nikki. And you know what, Brittany? What do you feel about like, do you, I don't know, do y'all think that, okay, I got him, I'm gonna play it. Do y'all think that maybe the witness girl was, excuse me, do y'all think the witness girl could have been really telling the truth, but they went off the cameras? Do y'all think that? Oh, you didn't see him, neither, Joanne? Okay. Hey, Miss D, Mons, and Chad. Hey, sweetie, how are you? So I think he's in this clip here. Let me see, because y'all, I've been looking at so much shit last night. Y'all, I was tired. I fell asleep. If I took a bath, I was tired. Shit. I stayed on this live all day yesterday, too. Girl, my body was tired. Oh, thank you for hitting the like button, baby. Thank you. So let this content creator right here, she played some things that, and you know what, y'all? Let's say this too, right? Now another content creator, I don't want to play his stuff. I don't care about him. It's not about striking my channel because I'm not monetized. I wasn't feeling it. His shit, I guess. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling his stuff. I just said I didn't even want to play it. I don't know. I think, but he did say that he called to the police station and he said that the father had a restraining order out on baby mama number one. The restraining order was dropped. That's what he said. The detectives told him, but they didn't tell him why it was dropped. But the baby mama number one did have a restraining order out on the daddy, y'all, and it was dropped. The guy did say he called the police department, Chicago Police Department, and spoke to a detective. And he said he also talked to somebody else in the police department, and they said that baby daddy number one was arrested, but he was out on bail. Right? Now, I don't know how long ago this was, but I guess they thought that this guy that called in was related to baby daddy. Because baby, they asked him, can he come down and pick up the bail money? Because I guess whoever bailed him out didn't know once everything was over, you get the bail money back. So he told them, no, I'm not going to come pick the bail money up. I guess he's not related to the guy. So, he can go to jail for that. You picking up money is not your money. So he said he never went to, pick the bail money up. But he did act like he was like leaning towards the dad. So I wasn't too fine about his video. It was dropped in 2023. Okay, Joanne, that's what they said. Okay, got you. I feel like the witnesses did have, hold on, reason to lie, but maybe the cameras did what they did. The cameras didn't watch everything, didn't catch everything. Yes. So I was thinking about them, like, well, you know what? I don't think the witness is lying. I really don't believe she's lying, but I believe they went off the cameras what they really seen. And another thing I believe they went off to, y'all, that, and this is what a lot of people in the media is going off to, that baby mama number 2 had a restraining order out on baby mama number 1. So that made baby number 2 the hero. They felt like she had the right to unalive her. She did what she did. They felt like baby mama number 1 was in the wrong at that time. Why was she there? She got what she deserved. This is what I'm saying. This is just what I'm saying. This is what I observe, from what people is saying. But again, I believe that the baby father, he knew he couldn't get a pow because of his criminal background. So he boosted up baby number 2 to do that. Yeah, go get this, protect yourself. She's this, she's that. I do believe he played a big role in this woman getting this pow and getting it registered. I do believe that. And everybody is saying that baby number 2 is about that life. And they saying that because she unalived this girl. So they think that was okay because she unalived this girl and she was about that life. Again, like I said yesterday, I do not believe she was about that life. I do believe baby mama number 1 was about that life. And she didn't have to use no weapon. She was hands-on with her shit, right? So baby mama number 2, she was nothing but a manipulator. She know how to provoke you. She had a lot of mouth, but she wasn't really about it. So she had to go get a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? So let's listen to this. Hold on. Let me bring it up.
But that we in this together. Till death do us part. No matter what, I got your back.
Deadly shooting happened this morning right here along Cermak near State after loved ones of the victim say she had just dropped her son at school. Sources close to the investigation say a woman is in custody after allegedly pulling the trigger. This morning near the National Teachers Elementary Academy when police say some sort of a fight unfolded, the suspect pulling out a gun and shooting the victim in the face. She was rushed to Stroger Hospital but did not
I reached out to CPD about why the person originally taken into custody for allegedly shooting Ramika had been released without charges. They said that they can't give us any type of comment on an ongoing investigation. Loved one.
But let's not act like Ramika ass is a saint.
Hey, Terry.
Because she's not.
Donald Trump calls Jack Ciattarelli 100% MAGA.
Support the president wholeheartedly.
Ciattarelli supported Trump's Medicaid cuts, targeting 300,000 in Jersey. Jack Ciattarelli, 100% MAGA, wrong for New Jersey.
My sound was too quiet, even at 100%. Then I found Extra Sound. It boosts volume up to 600%, and yes, you can really.
Especially when it comes to that type of stuff. But I was dropping Los off of a lunch, meeting up with Los, you know what I'm saying? Like they probably always do. Right before she go to work, she meet up at the school with Los because Los always got little Los. So he probably pulled up at the school with his baby mama in the car. And that's when she probably got it. He made songs about Roro. He loved Roro. There's nothing nobody could do to make him want to hate Roro. It's nothing Roro can do to him to make him want to hate her because he loved her that much. They said Los had her in the head like he probably was trying to get her.
He said Los loved her. That's why the girl was jealous. He was never gonna leave my cousin alone. Do I need to drop all the receipts and videos? He had a reason to be around there because he stayed a block and a half.
Where my cousin? Designer. You didn't have to overkill her.
She did, Joanne.
You did not have to. You thought she was a threat. If you shot her in the leg, what did you keep shooting for? You shot her face in her chin, bro.
Before Romika's life was tragically taken on August 8, 2025, she made 2 Facebook posts that, looking back, now feel chilling. On August 8, 2020, she wrote a post in part expressing her frustration over the killings going on in Chicago. She posed the question of when was the killing going to be enough and when were people really going to stop? She wrote, "I'm so tired of waking up and seeing somebody else has died. Seriously, this has to stop. Y'all killing kids, mothers, sisters, brothers, and family. Who gave y'all the right to play God? I literally hate what this city has become. Rest in peace to every fallen soldier who has lost their life to gun violence." Then just months later, on December the 25th, 2020, she posted again, this time alongside the father of her only child. She wrote, "The family you come from is important, but the one you create, I'm dying for. Merry Christmas from us." Now, 5 years later, those very words would take on a chilling weight. Romika's life will be cut short in the same city where she once pleaded for the violence to stop. And then the man she had built a family with, she would tragically end up dying for. Now, there are still a lot of unanswered questions in this case. Not only is social media divided, but her family and the father of her child's family are also divided as to what really happened. Conflicting accounts have surfaced. The alleged shooter, who you'll hear from in this clip I'm about to play, claims the incident was an act of self-defense, and she says she was licensed to carry. Witnesses say Romika's child's father was also present that day and at some point allegedly put her in a headlock, which gave the mother of his other child the opportunity to pull the trigger. Now, some reports claim the alleged shooter drove in from Wisconsin, but authorities have not confirmed this. So at this point, that's speculation. Romika's family says she was there simply to drop her son off at school, so she had a clear reason to be present. They later clarified that the father of her child lived nearby, which explains his presence as well. Now, if this was a planned meetup or something else entirely has not been confirmed by authorities as of the date of this recording. Now, what is still not clear and still heavily debated on is why the alleged shooter was there. Some say she was in a relationship with the father of Romika's son and that this gave her a reason to be on the scene, but authorities have not confirmed that either. What police have officially said is what you heard in that clip. There was an altercation between the 2 women. What led up to it, that remains unanswered. So now let's listen to the clip of the alleged shooter and witnesses at the scene before we move into the background and timeline.
She's the one who shot her. But she shot her. It doesn't matter. You shot somebody, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? She walked out. Yeah, because she got shot. You had a fucking headlock and you know it. You fucking know it.
That's the guy right there, y'all. That's him. That's the lady that was the witness lady. That's her boyfriend. That's her boyfriend, y'all. That's him. Hey, Denise. I sent you a message this morning.
You let her pass her shot, and she was the girl that shot. This her car right here. She was standing on the doorway. She put the gun in the car. The gun she shot her. This one right here. She shot her. She shot her. She put the gun in the car. She put the gun in the car. She put it in the car.
I swear to God, it's the worst day of my life. I ain't looking for no sympathy, but I'm asking y'all to please. Jealousy is a motherfucker.
So you just heard the aftermath of the tragedy that unfolded, including the alleged shooter who, as I told you, has an infant with the father of Romika's child. That means both women involved in this tragedy each have a baby by the same man. You also heard a witness point out that there was a baby in the car during all of this, saying,
now, y'all, let me just ask this chat a question. Who baby was in the car? If the baby mama number 1 baby was in school, so that means the baby mama number 2, was that her baby in the car, y'all? Answer that for me, somebody, please, if you can. Because if it was, why would you have your baby and taking your baby to a crime scene and you knew what's going to happen? Okay, thank you, Joanne and Brittany. Thank you. Appreciate that. Damn,
how you feel. Now, within hours of the tragedy, Romika's child's father made a status. He wrote, "Worst day of my life." But after receiving heavy backlash, he later took that post down. You also heard Romika's sister echo those same words in the clip where she said that it was also the worst day of her life. But there's another post that stands out. On April the 9th, 2024,
my heart's fine.
I'm only 40. Ignoring your heart health risk is no way to go through the world.
Romika shared photos from her maternity shoot, writing, "Never force. We had a very great love, Buki. And this is what maternity pictures look like when it's not forced." So this could potentially be an indication, along with the possibility of a restraining order, that there were problems between them prior to this incident that ultimately took Romika's life. Now, because authorities have not provided a lot of information, here's what investigators have said. According to reports, the shooting happened around 9:06 in the morning. But here's what's important to pay attention to. Investigators stated that there was a physical altercation with a woman she knew, and you see that is reported here on the screen. But her family does not agree with that, and you will hear directly from them later. Romika's family has been clear. From what they know, they do not believe this was self-defense. They argue that having a license to carry does not give someone the right to pull out a gun simply because they were losing a fight. And if Romika was truly seen as a threat, then the alleged shooter should not have aimed to take her life. So I want to pose this question to you. Based on what's been presented so far, do you believe this was a clear case of self-defense, or was it cold-blooded murder? From what authorities...
Now, what do y'all believe? What do y'all believe, chat? Do y'all believe this was self-defense or cold-blooded murder? This was not self-defense. This is my opinion, how I feel about it. And I like the way this lady... did her commentary on this. I loved how she broke this down and did her commentary. It's no way, because self-defense, again, why you had to shoot her in the face? That's my question. And another question, like she said, why was baby mama number 2 there? We really don't know that. Did baby mama number 1 really drop the baby off? Or did the daddy drop the baby off? There's still something we just speculating on. We really don't know. So I agree with her on this. I like how she broke her commentary down. That's why I used her commentary instead of the guy. I ain't really want to deal with him like that. I ain't like his commentary. A murderer should. She shot 7 times. Exactly, Joanne. Exactly, Latay. She could have shot her in the leg and just dropped her. She wouldn't be able to get back up, okay? Because she once you shoot somebody in the leg, come on. You're not going to be able to walk and get back up, That's why I said I don't understand, and we can't even say, maybe we feel like the case is closed, y'all, because it is out there like that. But behind closed doors, we really, really don't know, because the detectives could be really literally working on something with the DA. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how many phone calls they're getting on a daily basis now. You know what I'm saying? To look at this case again, open this case back up. We really don't know how this really going to take a turn.
Say is that there was an altercation, and during that altercation that the woman pulled out a weapon and she took Romika's life. Now, what authorities have not identified is the alleged shooter or even the victim, but Romika's family and social media have identified Romika and the alleged shooter to be Romika's child's father, baby mom. Now, before we get into the full background, I want to share a short video from Romika's mother. While the family should be preparing to bury her, they've instead had to deal with people creating fake accounts online. Her mother took to social media to speak out about it. So listen to what she said.
Quick question. When y'all be in everybody else's business and not your own, y'all be getting paid for that? I thought manage your business.
You guys are insulting my daughter and me. We are grieving. I don't need nobody to be acting like we can't bury my baby. So go on with that. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I have not got on here saying nothing.
I don't make Facebook pages. I don't do all that. I don't even have a Facebook. I don't appreciate you. We don't need nothing from nobody. My sister good. So all y'all making them fake pages, go find me, man. Don't support none of that. Don't support none of that. We don't need nothing. Stop putting that. Stop making them fake. Go find me pages. Them fake pages that they making for fundraising. That's not our people. So I appreciate it, y'all. Whoever got love for her, y'all put this out there. Y'all let her know. This is not what we doing. We don't need no GoFundMe. So whoever put it up, stop it. All right?
All right, man. This ain't that. I'm gonna fucking see white. I ain't nothing. I ain't my mama. I ain't. Everybody know the fuck I am. And she do wear designer. And don't fucking put my motherfucking nephew on that like that no more. He don't need no money. He gonna be fresh as hell.
Okay, so you just heard from Romika's family, her mom, her uncle, and her sister, because there's been a lot of controversy online about the funds for Romika's funeral, with several fake accounts popping up. But her family has made it clear that they will handle the funeral arrangements for Romika by themselves. Now, back on April the 10th of 2022, Romika reshared a status on social media and she added her own caption. The status that she reshared read, "My sister wanted to know if I die right now, would my son be straight? Do you have anything saved for him?" And then I told her I asked her, what is the average amount received from an insurance policy? She said 10,000. I wonder how many people have 10,000 saved up for their child alone besides a regular life insurance policy. So this was the status that was written from someone else, and Romika reshared that status. And then in her caption, what she said was, "My son has a $60,000 life insurance policy and savings account, has double digits, then a comma. One thing I don't do is play about my son." So this was Romika's status, and this has rung true to a lot of people online, saying that she was a very good mom and she made sure to take care of her.
Y'all, did y'all hear all that money? Did y'all hear all that money? I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't even gonna say what I want to say. But did y'all hear about all that money she had for her son? Now, y'all can put your perspective with that if you want to. Let me read what Miss Lady said. Miss Lady said, "I don't think this case is closed at all. I don't think so. I think they is working behind the scenes. I do think that it's a lot of people calling in about this case. And I don't believe they're going to let it go like that. I don't believe it. I just don't." And her sister, screenshots of the baby mama number 2 charged with the first degree murder and a mugshot she had on different clothes. Really, Miss Lady, where you see that at? I need to find it.
So it's very unfortunate that Romika's life was taken, because it appeared that she was a very good mom and she loved celebrating her son online. So on September the 8th of 2025, as you know, that's the day Romika passed. Now her son, he was 6 years old at that time, which was 20 days shy of his 7th birthday, which is coming up on September the 28th of this year. And he would have turned 7 years old. So tragically this year, he will have to celebrate his birthday and every other birthday without his mom.
Do you still need your high school diploma?
Hold on.
Are you struggling to find a job? Are you feeling passed over for job opportunities?
Wonder did the father know about all that money for that boy?
Birthday to
Wonder did she ever discuss anything about her son's money with the father? Okay? I'm just saying, because I don't know. But wonder did she ever discuss anything with the father about that baby finances, if anything ever happens to her? And who really had custody of that baby? Did they have joint custody? Was he over there just spending the night? Now, the guy that I listened to yesterday, he said that the father had the baby majority of the time. That's what he said. I don't know. I will find it and send it to you. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Lady. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, I don't think he had custody, but I do believe maybe the baby probably was with the father majority of the time, because the mother said out her own mouth that he was a good damn father. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he did have the baby majority of the time. Because, y'all, was she a CNN or something like that, y'all? Their mama, right? Because I know she was in school to become a nurse. Just let me know.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carlo.
The same
Happy
thing.
birthday.
Yeah. Yes, Miss Lady. That's what I want to say, girl, but I ain't saying it. Yes.
Shit. How old?
So, of course, there's been
Oh, damn.
Online comments, and you will hear her cousin speak about this as well, about her Romika's son's father allegedly giving her designer clothes to the mother of his new child. And again, those are allegations that have not been proven, but there are a couple of statuses that just reflect on how Romika dressed and how she carried herself. And someone said, my little dirty designer homie, I can't even put that stuff on and blow you no more. Who gonna let know that they can't dress now? So a lot of people have said that Romika was very into fashion. She kept herself up. And then the same person wrote another status and said, and by the way, we don't need a GoFundMe for Romika. We straight over here. She got enough family and friends to make stuff right. And to be honest, her brothers along gonna make sure she's good. Someone else, another family member said, my family took a big loss. My beautiful cousin, she was trying so hard to evolve, trying to get away from certain situations. She didn't deserve that. She was so young, beautiful, and full of life. Please keep my family in y'all prayers. I love you, Romika. Now, I do want to switch gears here because there is the status that have been going around online. And it says, so new developments in the Romika case. Rest in peace, beautiful. Holly was at her boyfriend Los house, who also has a baby with Meeks. Meeks dropped her son off at school and pulls up to where Los lives across the street from the school. Holly was loading her baby in the car and Meeks pulled up to block them in. Meeks' body was found near the driver's side of Holly's car. Holly also had a restraining order against Meeks. With these new developments, it's likely it was self-defense, edited, not released. Keep in mind that authorities have not released any details, so this is someone online that is making this claim. This has not been confirmed by authorities, and a lot of other people too are pushing this narrative that this is the truth as they see it. Now, you may be wondering if the other alleged suspect, if her name is Holly, keep in mind authorities have not released her identity. But the family, Romika's family, have made a couple of statuses, and what they said is, Holly, the joke is still on you and your family. With y'all. And then another one of Romika's family made a status. And keep in mind that if I substitute words or if I don't say anything, I do have to be respectful to YouTube terms. So that's a lot of the times why I may substitute words. So her family said, y'all talking Holly, not her real name. So a lot of people online have been saying Holly, and that may come from, if you see this picture here, well, it was a little short video that Romika, the father of her son, he uploaded this video. And he made the status on August the 16th. And he says, Cars and Holly surprised me today at the family picnic. So he is the one that referred to the mother of his other son that he shares with her as Holly. And allegedly, this is the name that she uses online. Now, her family has also made another status. And what they said, and pay attention to this, is that, and he did drive her up there. So Romika's family is claiming that the father of her son did drive Holly up to the school. And you're going to hear from this family member later in the video. This is the post from the family member that speaks out. Now, I want you to pay attention to this because this is his family. And what they said is, the fact that y'all think our family is defending this situation is crazy. We're not defending this. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Everyone's so quick to speak on some stuff that they know nothing about. This stuff is sad and too much. And then she made another status and she said, praying for Mika's family and my little cousin because both don't have their mothers. This stuff just not right. Now, I do want to play the short news clip for you because it tells you a little bit of background about Romika before we get into the relationship timeline. So listen to
at this point. Hey, mama. She wanted video at this.
Romika was in school to become a nurse. Her mother says she was an outstanding mother, daughter, and friend.
Raising the next generation is one of the biggest jobs you can have.
Breaks it down.
But finding wholesome, high-quality
Tell
nutrition.
you when it's not confirmed. I like her. I like that. What does she do?
Romika was kind, sweet, loving, very, very supportive, and an amazing mother. She loved her son. She loved me. She loved her siblings. And I loved her the same.
You know we love you. My twin, my fucking twin. Love you. Love you, me. Forever. I can't believe I'm really... Love you.
Forever me. The girl that danced the most. Okay, we love you forever.
Romika was just 31 years old when her life was tragically taken. Many who knew her described her as fun, outgoing, and full of life. She loved being on social media, doing different dances, and her family said she was a dancing machine. In fact, the last public post she made on one of her social media accounts was on September the 1st, 2025, just 7 days before her death. When she joined in a dance challenge, writing, "Everybody wanted me to do this dance. I miss dancing so much, but I ain't lost it for show." Now, as you heard in the news clip, she was in nursing school at the time of her death. Her relatives said she was constantly working on evolving, both for herself and for her son. Now, in March of 2022, she hit her first major milestone by becoming a CNA, proudly sharing, "Yesterday's price is not today's price. I'm so happy. It's only up from here." But she didn't stop there. Romika continued her journey into nursing, and on December the 10th, 2024, she celebrated again, posting, "POV, you smoked your nursing exam you've been stressed out about all week." She was focused on building a better future for herself and her soon-to-be 7-year-old son. But it wasn't just about her education. It was also about being a mother. Now, the world may have been introduced to Romika because of this tragedy, but her family has made it clear that the handwritten note wasn't a one-time thing. It was something she did every day. On the day her life was taken, Romika packed her son's lunch and included what she didn't know would be her last note to him. It read, "Happy Monday, son. Today is a fresh start to this, and you can start off strong. Always remain yourself. You're the coolest, smartest, and funniest kid I know. I love you so much, and you make me so proud. Have a great day. Mommy loves you. Love, Mommy." Her family has also since revealed that they recovered the exact note that she wrote to her son. And on the back of it, he wrote her back saying, "More, I love you." Now, later, a family member posted online, "If you know Romika, you know every morning she wrote Little Los letters. Every morning, not just today. Such an amazing mother, amazing person overall. I looked up to this lady my entire life. This is so bogus." But there is more to Romika's story than just this tragedy. She was also a woman who craved love and wanted a strong family of her own. And for a time, she believed she had found that in the father of her son. Now, according to her cousin, who you're going to hear from later on, the father of her son, before they even had a child together, he approached the cousin 10 years ago about wanting to be with Romika. And she's going to tell you that she let him know that Romika was a different caliber of a woman and needed to be treated right. Now, at first, it seemed like he listened. By September the 11th, 2017, their relationship was public and serious. Romika uploaded a photo with him and captioned it, "Mine's every day." 2018 also appeared to be a good year for them. On February the 18th, 2018, he posted a photo of him and Romika celebrating Valentine's Day with the caption simply, "Fly, Happy V-Day." Less than a year later, on May the 20th, 2018, Romika shared her joy about motherhood, writing, "God's plan, everybody knew I wanted a little me, laugh out loud, even started crying when I saw blue. I'm forever grateful for a healthy baby boy." And just a few months later, on September the 29th, 2018, after giving birth, she posted again, this time with a picture of her, the father of her child, and her son, and she said, "The bond we share, they can't break it." Now, back in March of 2020, Romika made a post hinting at betrayal in her relationship after having given birth and some time had passed, and she thought that they were in a good spot. Now, what she said was she wasn't embarrassed by what she'd been put through or by the women he stepped out with, because that was his karma. She reminded people that everyone has played the fool before, and if they haven't, life would teach them. She wrote that she couldn't control his actions, only her own.
Okay, so we know, right? What I said yesterday was true. He was a cheater, and she knew that. But she loved this man so much, she kept being with this man no matter what. I knew he was a cheater. I knew that. And let me say this. Did y'all heard she just said, right? Because someone did say that he always had that baby. He always had that baby. He took care of that baby. So do y'all think being that because he didn't have custody of the baby, but the baby always stayed with him, right? It could have been due to the mother job or anything like that. So I did watch another content creator last night, and someone spoke out and said he always had the baby. The baby was always with him instead of her. Not through a custody battle or anything like that. I guess the baby just stayed with him for whatever reason. I don't know. And then this lady just said it too. So do y'all think, right, being that the father always had the baby with him, that the second baby mother was jealous and just wanted the first baby mother the fuck out of the way so they can just be an all happy family together? What do y'all think about that? Give me your thoughts. Let's keep going.
Own and warned that anyone laughing at her storm should remember theirs might be coming next. Romika closed by making it clear she was done talking and that no one was going to outshine her or break her confidence. Even with that, by December of 2022, they were trying. Carlos posted family photos of them dressed alike in matching PJs for Christmas. It was a hopeful sign that maybe they were working through things and trying to rebuild. Now, on February the 14th of 2022, Romika herself showed they were still together, writing, "Happy Valentine's Day to me. I feel so loved. Thank you, baby," alongside a video of the gifts he had gotten her. Now, just a few months later, in May of 2022, she proudly shared 6 years coming July. Best friend. She was looking forward to celebrating year 7 with him. But although Romika was looking forward to celebrating year 7 with him, never made it to year 7 because their relationship was starting to fall apart publicly, at least from what Romika was posting. Now, in August the 15th of 2022, Romika did reshare a status, and it said, "The best feeling is knowing your baby has a great father for life." And she said, "One thing I can't ever say he ain't, 100. So she did consistently make statuses online to say he was a great father. Now, moving forward, it looks like come August the 31st, 2022, she reshared a status that said, "One night with a Libra can turn into 7-8 years. Be careful with us." And she said, "Now look at me, 6 years later with a son that's a Libra too." Now, come September the 9th of 2022, pay attention to this. This is when their relationship dynamic started to change publicly. Romika said, "This man really mad. I pulled a him on him. Now he acting like he can't breathe and so hurt. No, man up and take that to the chest like I did for these past few years." So Romika obviously was fed up and was putting it online that she wasn't willing to tolerate what she had been dealing with. Now, come November the 7th, 2022, she said, "Little things in a relationship matter. I don't know who told anybody different. Asking a person how their day going, are they hungry, are you okay, or just being there emotionally and mentally is really important. I pray my next relationship, he is attentive to all my needs like I am for him, not teaching nobody how to love and treat me, because if it's real, it's going to come naturally, 100. Now, this was November the 7th when she was saying in her next relationship, she was praying that things was going to be different from this relationship. Now, come December the 4th, 2022, she said, "Why every time you don't want to deal with a man and they stuff no more, they think it's another man? Like, why can't you just understand I need time for myself and to heal me personally? I never run into another arms to get over somebody. That's why everybody's so messed up now. Y'all got to fight them demons before you enter anybody's life, because ain't sign up for your BS that you still dealing with." Now, come December the 12th, she made another status and she said, "Because I can't wait to find the miserable female that keep playing on my phone and behind fake pages. Weak female Bennett all year. Go get yourself a life." So by
delivering safe,
this lady here, she went deep with y'all. Hold on, she went all the way back to the archives. Okay.
2022, at the end of this year, Romika was publicly saying that she was praying for a healthy relationship and she knew what she wanted. And it wasn't another man that was causing her to not want her relationship with her child's father. From Romika's statuses, she was saying that she needed time for herself. Now, come April the 21st, 2023, she said, "Yes, it's mandatory. Honestly, older I get, more I realize, and I'm so big on family. Me and my child's father, not together. But baby, his family is mine and vice versa. His family does not play about me or my son. I love that. And my family don't play about him together or not." Now, come February the 9th, 2023, she had made a status and she said, "If y'all see me in another relationship, that man really applied pressure. And I'm not just talking about flowers, dates, money, taking me out. I'm talking good communication, natural reassurance, accountability, making me feel and be untouchable and letting it be known. Until then, y'all, my little friends, like my mom used to say, laughing but very serious. On a serious note, I'm so full of love. I just can't pour into empty cups when I bring a gallon to the table." Now, the significance here is because this shows the timeline of the relationship leading up to, unfortunately, Romika's life being taken. So after this, on April the 21st, 2023, Romika's status says, "My baby daddy really," don't say, "Why don't you check emails when they tell you stuff? How you mad? She exposing you and she don't owe me nothing. You do. I'm sorry. I would never get into it with a female about a man. She don't owe me loyalty. You do. What is you mad for? I'm defending your wrongdoings. He's so weird. It's sickening." So this is Romika's status saying, that the father of her child was telling her when females come to her, she needs to be checking the females about coming to her. And Romika said, I'm not doing that. You're the one that owes me the loyalty when we are in a relationship, not the females. And then Romika went on April the 26th, 2023. She said, somebody gonna love and humble my mean self one day. Then she made another status on May the 31st, 2023. She said, baby, these men can't take what they dish. Got to be smarter, my boy. Can't play with every female. The good ones are not replaceable. So it seems like Romika, on her statuses, at least publicly, she was saying that she's done with the relationship and she's trying to move forward. So now May the 12th, 2024,
she seemed like she was
the father of her child did post a Mother's Day tribute to her. And he said, happy Mother's Day to my baby mama, who do a good job raising my son. Love for life. Now, by February the 20th, 2025, he was uploading a photo of another baby with another woman, which brings us to today. So listen to this.
Oh, shit. It don't stop. Everybody's now.
So Roro is, you know what I'm saying, she grand, like folks don't have no more kids. Roro was Lo's first baby mama, and Los was crazy over Roro. Like, he really loved Roro like a motherfucker. That's why he could probably do whatever you want to do and tell her, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm still gonna be here and still gonna do this and do that, woo, because that's his baby mama. He gonna forever do that. You know what I mean? Like, damn, that shit bogus as hell, man. That shit bogus as hell for all the how this shit unravel. But it's just like, it's gonna be taking somebody to be the bigger person for the fight to not even start. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know. I don't even know what the fuck happened. We don't know what the fuck happened. We hear in the news. The news makes shit up, but at the same time, they not saying what the fuck happened. They just saying, you know, old girl shot another girl. And there's people right there. They saying, we saw you shoot her. Okay, they saw her shoot her, and that's true. We don't know the circumstances of what goes on. And it's a bystander that's walking past saying that they saw somebody shoot somebody. Of course, they gonna probably saw that, but they still don't know what's going on because they just walking up. They probably hear a little glimpse of some shit or something. They don't know. They see a little tussle fight going on. They don't know what the fuck going on. And I believe Roro didn't even have no weapon. But the car got bullet holes in the car window. So it's looking like she shot through the car. That the girl tried to run her over. And then it looked like Los pulled Roro out the car. That's how she got on the ground and shit like that. When he called probably the police and the ambulance and shit like that to come get her and shit like that. So he probably walked back over to her. You know what I'm saying? Because the motherfucking pedestrians over there talking hella shit, and they don't know what the fuck. And they just, you know, she a murderer. When she just killed somebody, okay, all, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit wild as hell. So both just, you know what I'm saying? He just trying to make sure everything good with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say just everything ain't good because his baby mama's right there laying on the ground dead, but it's just like, y'all don't understand what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't been in shootouts. I didn't see motherfuckers going on the ground. I didn't see shit going on. So you can't say what the fuck, your mind is racing. You know what I'm saying? You don't, how the fuck can he just say fuck his new baby mama because you know what I'm saying? She just shot his old baby mama over some shit that his old baby mama probably try to be the aggressor towards her when she could show growth in her own development. His little Los is 7 years old, so she got to show some type of growth, you know what I'm saying, and not being the aggressive person when you see your baby daddy with another hoe. Like, if you really don't give a fuck about these niggas, is what it is gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Don't fight no nigga you see over a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, fight no bitch over no nigga. You know what I mean? Like, why is you fighting a bitch over a nigga if you don't get no fuck over this nigga? I mean, you in your feelings, right? I mean, your ass too tender, right? Like, I love Roro. And I'm gonna keep saying this shit. I love Roro. That shit fucked up. It's sad to see a person gone, but I know it's like, I'm really feeling this one. I ain't been feeling shit that I've been losing motherfuckers for these past few years. I ain't even been feeling shit, but I'm low-key feeling this shit. And it's just like, damn. And it's just all fucked up situation because I can know how, me looking on the outside, I'm not on the outside looking in because I know them, you know what I'm saying? And I've seen plenty of times where we've been aggressive with other hoes and shit like that. So we don't fucking know what's going on. We just all speaking, you know, like motherfuckers, we all just speaking.
But he's saying that he always saying Roro always be aggressive with other hoes. First of all, you ain't gotta call a woman hoes. And number one, she probably was always aggressive with other women, like I said yesterday, because he was cheating on her. We don't know how long this man was cheating on her and the love that she had for him. You know what I'm saying? And her love that she had for this man got her caught up and ended her life. You know? So for him to even say that, he shouldn't even say that because you was not there in the house with them when this man was putting this woman through so much. I do believe he was putting this woman through a lot. I do believe this man constantly cheated on this woman and she stayed there because of the love she had. But I wish and prayed that she would have seen all the red flags and just left this man alone completely. But we see it did not play out like that. It didn't. And it's so sad. It is sad.
Ain't no bone in my body believe that Los would want to get his baby mama killed or no shit like that. I'm seeing dumb motherfuckers that he just saying, they want to see the worstest outcome ever and shit like that. Ain't no way in the world I would want to think that Los did no shit like that to Roro. He crazy over Roro. He really love Roro, but he not with Roro. He not in a relationship with Roro. Roro feel the same way about him, but that shit, man, it's like she feel the same way about him, but it's just like, man, you know what I mean? Like, that's how it just be like when you really love a motherfucker, you see them with somebody else, and she know how Los is. Los gonna take care of his bitches. He gonna, put Glacier his bitches up type shit. You know what I mean? Like, so Roro don't want to see no other bitch get Glacier up. He the baby mama. She the baby mama. You feel me? She number one, regardless if she ain't with him or not. That's how she feel. But now he just really baby mama with another bitch. You know what I'm saying? So now she's standing ground like she ain't. It's gonna take some time it was gonna take some time for her to come around with her coping with another baby mama and shit like that. That shit probably was all new. Her probably figuring out that, she be with Los dropping off my baby to school. And she probably...
At Capital Group, we design our active ETFs to weather the ups and downs of the market so they can be rooted at the core of the portfolio. They're meticulously crafted to endure. Capital Group, actively different, active ETFs.
I'll declare an emergency on utility costs on day one and stop these rate hikes.
Was dropping Los off of a lunch, meeting up with Los, you know what I'm saying? Like they probably always do. Right before she go to work, she meet up at the school with Los because Los always got little Los. So he probably pulled up at the school with his baby mama in the car. And that's when she probably got aggressive with that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit turned sour, all that shit, when shit could have been left alone, pass that lunch to your son, what do you do, and let it be. Like, I be feeling like females be too much when I don't think it's another female. Like, I don't think that girl probably was going to be on some, you know how bitches tease you with your other kid and shit like that. Like, I don't think she probably was going to be on no shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't give it a chance. We can't say that because bitches do try to, when your baby daddy got a new bitch, your baby mama would, that bitch would try to fuck with your kid type shit, like, that shit all sick as hell, but it's just like, Roro probably seeing like, this is a new bitch, she finna beat their ass. Like, she always does, that's what she gonna do. Anytime he get a new bitch, she gonna beat their ass. Like, and there's been plenty of times where I know they wasn't together. You can not from see and tell me. And probably 7 years later, they probably did, but in the minute between that, I know it was at least 3 or 4 years where they wasn't together. Lil Los is 7 years old. So I'm knowing they not together. Los had hella hoes, and he always get a new hoe. So if she beating his hoes ass, that's what she always do. Because that's I've been seeing that shit. So it ain't gonna be shit changing. I just see this girl do plenty of shit to other bitches about those. We on the phone, they ass all talking about this shit. He asking me, what the fuck you thinking? What the who? We all in traffic. I'm hot. I'm irritated. We gonna pick Roro up. She talking about the shit. We all in traffic. This shit crazy, man. Like, I miss Roro, bro, because we used to have some good ass time. I'm gonna miss her. I'm just saying, I ain't seen things. I probably ain't even talked to Roro in like a year or two. I unfriended all my friends off of Facebook and shit like that. So I probably need to talk to him about a year or two, but I still got all our old videos with their kids and shit like that. To boo boo them and shit like that. Like, this shit, man, bro, this shit got my head fucked up because I know Roro is just a crazy motherfucker. And we used to be laughing at that shit, bro. We used to be laughing at that shit. And that shit, we see how this shit turned out. Like, now people getting concealed to carries and they ain't not trying to fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers being on that aggressive shit, running up on them, fucking people up. They ain't trying to fight nobody. They gonna use their gun and shit. That shit, you can say that shit weak because it is weak. It's like, you can't fight. All right, that shit weak, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, everybody want to protect themselves. Don't nobody want to have nobody with no one up on them. Don't nobody want to be put down as that bitch beat my ass. Don't nobody want to do that. Everybody, some people just don't want to fight. You approach a motherfucker, with a gun. Like, Roro not approaching this girl, not knowing no shit about her. I'm pretty sure Roro got to drop the T, that motherfucking everything on her. Roro know every motherfucking thing about that girl. I'm pretty sure she did. She knew that girl had a gun. But Roro don't give no fuck about no shit like that. I done seen hoes outside with a bitch pull a gun on a bitch and she tell her, shoot that bitch. She all her face, like, still trying to beat the bitch ass with the gun. I done seen shit like that plenty of times. Like, that shit be crazy, but I done seen that shit so many times, bro. When we can't see and say what the fuck is going on because we don't know what's going on. We just all got our own theory. We hear the news, we see what they say and shit like that, but at the end of the day, we don't fucking know, bro. We don't fucking know, man. And that's just so fucked up, bro. Rest in peace to Roro, man. I don't know, man. What y'all think, man? Y'all just watching me.
Right, Lante.
Somebody just inbox me, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, if you watching me talking about, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Everybody gonna share their shit and how they whatever they gonna have to say. I know Roro. I know everybody probably involved in this shit except the new baby mama. I don't know her, but no, like, who the fuck is the motherfucker to tell me what the fuck to say? Get the fuck on. I know what the fuck I've been in the car seeing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Roro ass crazy. That's just what it was, you know. And that shit don't make it no right that she shot her. I'm not saying none of that shit is right. All this shit fucked up. It's a whole fucked up situation. But at the same time, you put yourself in somebody's shoes, like you don't want nobody fucking you up, beating your ass, and you got a gun on you. What the fuck did you get your concealed to carry for? If you got your concealed to carry to protect yourself, right? Not to just because we finna be fighting. Like, no, hell no. Everybody ain't trying to be fighting. In that video, I seen that girl had scratches all on her face and shit. Roro probably was beating that girl ass. Probably beat the fuck out of her.
Now, y'all see the scratches in Holly's face. I didn't see it.
To stop and shit. She, you know how you flip around, whoopity whoop, he grabbing her any kind of way he could grab ass, and probably the headlock probably was the fucking you up, beating your ass, and you got a gun on you. What the fuck did you get your concealed to carry for? You got your concealed to carry to protect yourself, right? Not to just because we finna be fighting. Like, no, hell no. Everybody ain't trying to be fighting. In that video, I seen that girl had scratches all on her face and shit. Roro probably was beating that girl ass. Probably beat the fuck out of her. And they said Lowe's had her in the headlock. He probably was trying to get her ass to stop and shit. She, you know how you flip around, whoopity whoop, he grabbing her any kind of way he could grab her ass, and probably the headlock probably was the lock, you know what I'm saying, just to hold her down. Lowe's is a scary motherfucker, so he not finna shoot nobody. He not gonna want to kill nobody, especially when it can come back on those stupid shit like, oh, I'm finna shoot you in front of everybody, just willy-nilly. No, like, if anything, Lowe's gonna put on 6 black masks, 10 black shirts, 10 black pants, 10 black shoes, black shoes type shit. Like, he not finna just up and want to shoot his baby mama at that. Roro, he put Roro name in a song. This nigga rapped. His songs, he made songs about Roro. He loved Roro. There's nothing nobody could do to make him want to hate Roro. It's nothing Roro can do to him to make him want to hate her.
Lady, I said that. I definitely agree with you.
Oh,
I definitely agree with you 1,000%. This girl was in a long-term relationship with him before that baby even came along. And this man was a cheater. This man have cheated on her multiple times. Okay? And yes, I do believe that, Miss Lady. It was hard for her to just walk away. It was hard. And it cost her her life. You know? And maybe this guy is right also. When the baby was born, it was hard for her to accept that. You know, and she wasn't ready to give up, you know? So I definitely agree with that. Hold on.
He just wanted this to happen, and what he do? Hell no. He know Roro be whooping his hoes and shit like that, but Roro gotta grow up, you know what I'm saying? Stop doing that shit. You know, she gotta stop whooping hoes and shit. Like, I don't want to sound too insensitive and to death and shit like that, because I have so many people close to me that I know that died. You know what I mean? So like, death don't hit me like everybody else. Is not rare to death. When people experience death, they experience death.
The link is already posted.
When people is older, when it's their time to die. I'm experiencing death when we just turned 16, 17, 20, 22, 24, 26, 29. I'm only 28 years old, and you don't know how many deaths I experienced already. You don't know how many deaths.
More can mean something different to every enterprise. At Optimum Business,
I'm so glad you said that.
we offer more connectivity. We tailor solutions to your unique goals, challenges, and locations. With our dedicated internet access,
when you love somebody, it is very hard to let go.
As being close to me to make me feel this type of way. How am I supposed to keep crying about people down when I know that shit happened? When I know that this Chicago, this type of shit, like when you engage in certain type of shit, that's the possible outcome. Like, this shit fucked up. I don't want to sound so insensitive to death because I really do got love for Roro. Like, that shit fucked up. And I don't even know the other girl. I don't know the other girl. So I'm not speaking like I don't know no shit like that. I'm just speaking as in this whole domestic violence situation. And when it's time, like, two people just got to grow up, you know what I'm saying? Like, two girls fighting over a nigga. Like, y'all got to make that decision not to fight over no nigga because he fucking with both of y'all. He not with you. He's not in no relationship with you. That means he's free to do what he want to do. Which what you would be free to do what you want to do too if you're not in a relationship. So, like, I don't know. Girls gotta learn how to fucking grow up and stop fighting each other over niggas, and then they be having the nerve to talk shit about niggas so much. They say all this shit.
The nigga is sitting up there giving a woman hope.
This and that, like how player y'all is, but y'all ain't player. Ain't shit player about y'all. Y'all be doing weak-hearted shit, bro. Shit. Weak-hearted shit, bro. And that shit was weak-hearted shoot, old girl. But it's just like,
you gonna talk
what the
about
fuck do you expect her to do? She got a concealed carry. She don't fight. Obviously, it's the reason.
And let me tell y'all something. This girl, just like Miss Lady said, she been with this man for a long time. It was hard for her to just cut ties. And I had a feeling she'd been with him for so long. And this is why I share this lady commentary right here, because I like the way she broke everything down. I loved it. And I have another video I think I'm going to play of hers too before I get off. So I only have 2 for the day. But it become hard. And you never know. This man probably was giving her hope. You don't know that. We was not there, because sometimes a man will give you hope and you think it's something there, but in reality, it's nothing there. He's just lying to you. Period.
You right, D. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad I caught you live. See, okay, so real quick, here's my whole problem with the situation. So first, I know from everything that has happened that this Carlos dude, he triangulated these 2 women. Okay, you got the first baby, the mother, you got Romika, okay, and then you got this other girl, Holly. My thing is this: it definitely was a toxic relationship. We could see that from the videos and stuff. But the Holly girl had an order of protection against Romika. So at some point, you got to use your judgment and common sense. Now, why were you there? If you know that this is her son, whether she was dropping him off at school or the guy was dropping him off at school, you know there's a possibility that Romika might be somewhere around. Why wouldn't she just stay at this dude's house? She could have stayed at his place until he dropped his son off or whatever. Why were you there? Why did you come? If you scared and you fearing for your life because you got an order of protection, I'm not coming to where you are.
Right.
See, that just...
And see, the thing is too, Miss Davis, this is why everybody giving her brownie points, because the order of protection,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, the order of protection that baby number 2 had, all right, they're giving her brownie points for that. They're giving her brownie points because she had a weapon. They're giving her brownie points because they felt like she stood her ground. No, you did not stand your ground, because you did not have to shoot the girl in the face. You could have shot her anywhere below the belt. Okay?
Right.
They laid her out until the police came. You wanted this girl out of here. You wanted this girl out of
the
here
way
forever.
Right. There was some jealousy there. And her and Romika had confrontations before, and Illinois is not a stand your ground state. So I just don't understand why they released her, and people are saying, well, the case is closed. Not necessarily. We don't know if they still investigating. You know, they let her go because you can only hold a person in Illinois for 72 hours.
That's how it is here too. It's just like that here too. After 72 hours and you don't have nothing, you gotta let them go.
Right.
This lady made a good point. She said she been with him since she was 22. Oh my God, that was a long time.
Right. Her and that Carlos, they've been back and forth. And from the videos, and on the other side, you know, and from things that, you know, has been going around here in the city, because, you know, I'm in Chicago. You know,
that's right. You do stay in Chicago, right?
Romika wasn't one to back down from nothing. Okay, and so you know, she one of the women, rest her soul. She didn't deserve what happened to her, but she was one of those women that would go at the other woman because of the man. You know, and which I think is, I'm not fighting no woman over no man. Okay. If he wants you, then you know what, good luck. Okay, y'all can have his luck. Okay, I'm not fighting. You're not scratching my face. You're not doing none of that. But she was one that would fight over him. And so I'm sure Holly knew that. So you put yourself in a situation to be with a dude and you know that the child or his mother will, go there. So to me, it was just bad choices all the way around. But Holly,
It was.
do
I can
all that.
agree. I definitely agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. It was bad choices all the way around. And I do believe she got that weapon on the strength of that baby father. It ain't like that baby father did not know that that baby mother was going to get a weapon for his baby mother. Okay? That was talked about already. Believe me.
Exactly. Because for me, I definitely wouldn't. Look, I would have told Carlos, honey, when you get through with your baby mama, call me. I'm not getting involved with no man with no baby mother who likes to fight the other woman.
Right.
It's too many men out here. You go ahead, And then she had a baby by him. So that probably made Romika feel some kind of way.
Right.
So it's just a lot of jealousy and, like I said, make poor choices dealing with a guy, and he probably think it's funny because, he got these two women and probably some more. And I don't like the way this man is talking, is calling these women out their names like that.
Yeah, me neither. Ooh.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
it's like, why they got,
And
he
then
don't
see,
have much
Holly,
respect.
Open book is right. See, Holly was jealous because see, Holly wasn't no prize.
Right.
Okay, we know who the prize was. Okay,
Right.
we can see that clearly. Who was the prize?
Who the prize was?
We see that.
Yep.
And it was not Holly.
And she knew it because clearly the guy and Romika, they had been together for so long. They had to love each other, even though it was toxic. It was toxic love.
It was toxic love. Yeah.
It was toxic love. And so because there are videos of her calling him a liar, so the man a liar because you calling him a liar, so this guy's a liar. He cheats, but you still there, so you must love him. Or your version of love. So I don't know. It was just so sad, though. That unfortunately that happened, and I just don't see how this girl is just gonna get away with that. If she does, that's that sends out the wrong message.
Well, I was thinking, Miss Lewis, that Miss Davis, I was thinking that maybe the detectives is working on this, but we just don't know publicly.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. But see, social media, they come out with their own narratives. They talking about she cleared, the case is closed. I don't think so. I think they probably let her go because they didn't have enough to keep her, but they're still investigating. You just can't go and take somebody out of here and say, oh, I fear for my life.
There you go. Thank you. Absolutely.
You can't bring a pew-pew to a fist fight. If me and you are fighting and I can't then turn around and go get a weapon because you got the best of me.
That's right.
That's not how that works.
That's right. I agree.
Right. And if you got an order of protection against this person, why in the heck are you around them? I'm trying to stay away from you. Right. I don't want to be nowhere around you. And I'm coming to your son's child's school or wherever it happened. It don't matter. Even if it happened because the guy lived close to the school. So even if it happened around his place, you could stay your butt upstairs in the apartment. This happened outside.
That's true too. If she was at that house, because listen, it's a lot of missing puzzles to me. Because I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, if she was there or he dropped the baby off at the school, right?
Right.
What did they say?
That's what they say.
Did Mika go to the baby father's house after the school?
Right. Well, see, some stories are saying that he dropped the child off and she went up there to bring his lunch. and that's how they met up. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know how that happened, but some kind of way they ended up seeing each other. Okay. He had dropped the child off at school. She supposedly was bringing his lunch. And they had their little back and forth with each other. Why is Holly there? Because some stories are saying that she did not drive from Wisconsin to Chicago. She was already there. She was already here at this dude's place. So why you didn't keep your happy, excuse my language, keep your happy ass in that apartment? Why are you coming down? Why are you there?
Right, because I'm saying, like, if she did drop the lunch off for the child, it's no crime that she could not do that. That's her child. She was cabling to do that. And they said she did it all the time. From what this guy's saying, she always brought food to the school to her son.
Right. But, and even if and let's just say, because we really don't know, let's just say that she dropped it off and she went to Carlos' place because he lived right down the street. Because she know that the girl Holly is there. And so now she want to do a little rah-rah before she go to work or whatever. Holly don't have to come downstairs. You are protected at that point because you in his apartment.
There you go. There you go. You're absolutely right. And then another thing too,
right? You let Carlos go downstairs and handle it.
Do we really know if the baby father told baby mama number 1 that baby mama number 2 that baby mama number 1 was coming?
Right. We don't know what happened.
We don't know none of that.
We don't know none of that. But I tell you, if it had been me and baby mama number 1 showed up and I know I got an order of protection against her, I'm telling him, look, you go downstairs and handle that. I'm not going nowhere.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you put yourself in situations to cause chaos and confusion when you know, and we're not talking about no little 19-year-olds. These are fully grown women. So, you know, at some point, it's got to be more about yourself than a man. And it just seems to me they were into it about this man.
I believe that too, Miss Lady.
Yeah.
She said that the first baby mama did not have a weapon.
Right.
They said that she was beating her up.
Right.
It was going back and forth.
Right.
Then she said, I'm going to get my pow-pow.
Right.
So Miss Lady is on point. I definitely do believe that. I definitely do believe she went back to the gun, to the car. She got
that.
She came back.
So how's that a threat?
So right.
You could have got your butt in the car and went and drove off. You didn't have to do that. You did that because you wanted to do that.
Miss Lady said so. She just rode around with her gun everywhere. She said,
right.
So I'm confused.
Me
just
too.
because you are licensed to carry, not a police officer that ran supposed to be is not supposed to be in your trunk. And that part, I know that much.
And see, I don't know much about the laws, but she licensed to carry in Wisconsin. Does that mean she licensed to carry in Illinois? Was she licensed to carry in Illinois as well?
Well, I know you cannot go. You cannot go over state boundaries with a gun that you register in your state.
Exactly.
You cannot do that.
And that's how it is here too. So it's like, well, was it registered? Was she licensed here, or was she licensed in Wisconsin? Was she licensed in both states?
And you know what? I never thought about that. I never thought. That's a good point right there. That's a good point. Where was she licensed at?
Right.
In Wisconsin or Chicago?
Right.
Where she was licensed at? They need to look into that because I know where I live at. You cannot leave here and go to New York with no gun.
Exactly.
You cannot do
it. That's right. If you licensed to carry in Illinois, then I can't go to New York and claim I'm licensed to carry. And she kept saying that. That's what makes me think this was planned.
Miss Jazzy J.
Yeah. It just seemed like the girl had it planned because she was so calm after everything was happening. She was like, I'm licensed to carry. I'm licensed to carry. Like that made a difference.
Thank you so much. And this is what people overlooking. That's why people keep saying, oh, she stood her ground. She didn't play this and that because she took someone's life. Then did she really get that gun for protect her from all things? or did she just get that pow to protect her because she was scared of baby mama number one?
I believe that's what it was.
Now.
Because she got a butt whipped by baby number one.
And so, she, you know what too, Miss Davis? She knew baby mama number one was the shit. She knew that. She was the shit. Baby mama number one was the GOAT. And she didn't like that. She couldn't take it. And she knew baby mama number one had to keep coming around because, hey, they have a baby together. Okay? And she didn't like that. I'm telling y'all, I believe baby mama number two had everything already mapped out. Crossing state line is a no. Exactly. She was wrong for that. Not here in Illinois, St. Louis. Hold on. Let me read it over here. You're 10 minutes away from me, but get caught crossing the state bridge with a pow. Oh, so you're not far from there. Oh, okay. Joanne. Okay. So Joanne said, no, you cannot cross the state line. Joanne said she lived there.
I'm sorry. Can you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh. So what happened? You can't do what?
Joanne said that you cannot cross state lines. She lived there. You cannot cross state lines.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what I thought. So it just, I don't know. It's too much. It's just, that Holly chick was just so cool, and you just did what you did, and you sitting on the car like, you just went and got you something to eat. Like, I'm licensed to carry.
Right,
like,
because I remember a couple of years ago, I don't know if y'all ever read it, but a couple of years ago, a lady that lived in Pennsylvania crossed state lines and came to New York with her pistol. But y'all, she did not do it on purpose, y'all. She forgot it was in her trunk. And they pulled her over because of her back light was out. She was a black mom of 2.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And she didn't get a lawyer to fight that case. They even took her weapon, but she forgot it was in her trunk.
Oh, see? Yeah. Yeah.
But she did beat the case. She beat it.
Okay.
She did beat the case because it was not intentions. She cried and everything. She said she forgot that it was in her trunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think that guy could have diffused all of that. I don't know. This is a big dude who works out every day at the gym. Big husky dude. You mean tell me you can't stop these? You couldn't have stopped that from happening? I don't understand that.
I don't know. I just feel like he liked what was going on. I feel like he was a narcissist. What do you think?
I think he was. I think that I don't think that he wanted her to, for that to happen to her, but I think that a part of him was getting off on that. The fact that you got the two mothers of your children are out here fighting, acting a fool over you.
But now, I don't like when he said this now. I don't like when he said she's going to get her gun. Why would you say that as both of these is your baby mothers? You should have said, no, don't get nothing. Get in that car, pull off, let me handle this situation.
Exactly.
Why would you say that?
Because he wanted to see that. Because he was getting off on it. That's all I can say.
It made him feel validated.
It made him feel like he the man. Look at me. I got both on me. And it's like, really? Okay. Because he could have stopped her. He could have told her, first of all, she shouldn't have been there, and I will continue to say it. She shouldn't have been there. She shouldn't have been on the scene.
And
wherever it happened.
Do you think that he was a little afraid of Holly? Do you think that he was a little afraid of Holly because Holly got a lot of fucking mouth?
He could have been. He could. Well, I don't think so. I just think they had a toxic relationship. I don't know if he was afraid of her because there is a photo of her where he had, I think he had beat her up or something, but she had got arrested and she had a black eye. I don't know if she had been fighting some other woman, but whatever the case, they got the best of her that day because the photo, her eyes like shut, swollen, shut. So, this is something that they did, and it's like she would fight. And I've known women like that. Listen,
Holly probably got that money.
This guy when I was younger, and she had a child by him, and this girl was one to fight, and she would fight just like Romika. She would fight over him. And my grandmother told me, she said, you leave him alone because that girl is crazy. And I left him alone. I left him alone because I don't want to get involved with nothing like that, because anytime a woman is fighting another woman over a man, that man and that woman still got something going on. A woman is going to be trying to fight another woman if that man is not still giving her mixed signals or there's something happening.
That's what I was saying too. It was something holding that woman on to that man. It was something he was telling both of them. Even though we know the relationship was strong because look how long they've been together.
Exactly.
But she knew he was a cheater. She said that by her own mouth.
Right. She said that, and she knew he was a liar. But yet you're still fighting women over him. So, that's very telling. But, Holly don't get off to me because she was in fear for her life. No. And because to me, it seems calculated to me. You went and got your paperwork. So now you got your order of protection. You got your license to carry.
There you go.
So now you think in your mind, I could do what I want to do now because I got a paper trail.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go, sis. You broke it down just right.
You see what I'm saying?
And I know with this paper trail, I ain't gonna go to jail. I'm gonna catch her somewhere as like she violated that restraining order, and I'm gonna catch her slipping.
And I'm in fear for my life. But the only problem is that you showed up where she was. Why were you there? Your child is an infant, 6 months old or 7 months. They not at that school. That child don't go to that school. You live in Wisconsin. Why are you at the school? And like I said, if it didn't happen at the school, why are you downstairs instead of being upstairs in the apartment? If you're there with him, you didn't have to come downstairs. That could have been between him and Romika, and you stay upstairs and stay out of it.
Yeah, why can't her family sue the baby father?
I don't know. Now that I don't know.
Shit, do he got it?
I don't know if
who got the baby now? Where is this little boy at?
I heard with the grandmother. Her mother. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true now, but they say it's the grandmother.
You right. Holly thinks she won. You right about that. Holly thinks she won.
Well, Holly ain't not.
For now, she thinks she won. Just for now. But you give it some time because Taylor's in turn.
I think if there's a lot of pressure put on the state's attorney's office, her family, and social media.
Hey, Lisa.
No, she's gonna have to answer to that. They just not gonna let that go like that. You know how that goes. The more pressure they get on them, they have to do something.
Oh yeah, she did say that. She said they were still messing around up till 3 weeks ago before her demise. They did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Lisa said he with the grandmother.
Yeah, that's what I heard. He was with the grandmother. Right. And so they probably not letting him see that little boy, because that's another thing. This little child, I feel so bad for him because now your dad triangulated all of this, and he with the woman that pew-pewed your mother. So was she gonna be stepmama? That's crazy.
Open Book got a good point. She made a good point. She said she wondered was Holly there at the location first and got Meek to come there to make it look like she was coming for them.
I don't know, but she shouldn't have been there. She shouldn't have been there. I don't get it. Why are you there?
So, but they said, you know, see, I'm confused because they said that she dropped the food off at the food for the baby. She left. She rolled past his house and seen Holly car out there.
And she probably stopped and started ringing the doorbell and acting a fool.
Well, wait a minute. Listen. Now, was Holly outside in the car?
I don't know. See, I don't know.
That's another good question.
Yeah, don't know.
When she out of the house in the little complex he lived in, was the father already outside? Was the other baby mother already outside? Was the baby in the car? How did this really happen?
Yeah, we just don't know.
You don't know.
But either way it go, because they did say the baby was in the eyewitnesses said that the baby was in the car. Okay.
Yeah, she did. The girl. She did say that baby was in the car. She said that.
Yeah. So my thing is, if Romika and Carlos are going back and forth and you there in your car, get your butt in your car and go on somewhere. Okay? And leave that alone. Why get involved in that? Why put yourself in that? You got a baby. You have a child. Why are you putting yourself in the middle of some bullshit?
Yeah, I did hear that. I did hear that she spent the night with the baby daddy. But my thing is, was she already downstairs in the car with the baby and the father was downstairs when the first baby mama pulled up on the scene? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Right, it could have. But even if it happened like that, why is Holly getting out the car?
Right, because Holly had every chance to drive away because whatever she was saying to the baby father, you had nothing to do with that. That was not your concern.
Right, but you want to get out and flex too, because you want to show that you ain't scared, you know. And so I would have listened. Had it been me, I'd have stayed in my car, locked my door, and put that sucker in drive. See you later, Carlos. Call me when you're done.
But when it said they were already there. Okay. Hold on, baby. Hold on, darling. I see you, girl. Oh, Lord Jesus. The story is just so sad, Lord Jesus.
It is. It's just so much we don't know.
It is.
Yeah.
And all thing we can do is just speculate and ask questions like, why was this? Why was that? Because we really don't know. And I'm really trying to find out if she dropped the food off and the baby daddy and the second baby mother was in front of his house. She was just going past and seen him and stopped, or did the baby father knew she was coming there and told baby mama number two? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. He triangulated that.
Yes, as a narcissist.
He did. That didn't have to go down like that.
I got you up, open book. Come on, I got you up, baby.
Okay. Hey, ladies, how y'all doing today?
Hey, open book. What's going on, sis? How are you?
I'm great. I'm not gonna stay up here long, but y'all were having such a great conversation, and it made me think back to something we talked about yesterday. One of the girls that comes into my chat, she said she lived like a couple of blocks from there. And so my confusion was, why would the Holly girl, drive up to Romika's son's school? I mean, even if she had this restraining order and claiming self-defense, it wouldn't make sense to go to the school, because that was where I was stuck. And then for them to let her go, it had to be a reason. So the girl said that they were not at the actual school, but she said the way that the parking is, they have like some spots or something across the street. And so the witness that was on another channel the other day said that she overheard Romika and the baby daddy arguing first. So I'm wondering if it was kind of like a lure, like, hey, he knew that she was going to meet up, drop the son's stuff off, and meet me over here. And so I think she could have possibly pulled over there to talk to him. Holly knew where they were going to be, probably drove up, and now they're not on territory where it's like, oh, we're at her son's school. Now I'm here with my baby daddy, and now you're here. You're not supposed to be around me. And now it can make it look like she was coming to them and she's trying to defend herself and she has this restraining order. Like, because that wouldn't make sense to throw that
out.
That
makes a lot of sense what you're saying, open book. That makes a lot of sense.
That would make sense because we all stuck there. Like, and not to say that any of this makes her less guilty, but I'm just trying to think of what would be a way for her to use the paper trail that she's creating with the restraining order. I got that against her. Now I got a pow. And then the witness said that when she originally called the police because Ramika and Carlos were arguing, and he was pushing her back with her car door. He was hitting her in the back. So she called the police. But by then, that's when Holly got involved. And then they started having words. She said that Holly was trying to bait her and, come on, do all this. You know, I think she was trying to get her really to attack her, but it wasn't working the way they thought it was going to work. So that's when Ramika was trying to get into her car. He was holding her by the waist first. She got out of allegedly got out of that grip and was going to her car. But then the second time when he was holding her like in a headlock, he said, yeah, she about to go get her gun. Like he was not, like Dee said earlier, he was not trying to stop it and say, hey, don't do that. Don't go get no gun. He held her and allowed her to go and get it. And so then that's when allegedly she shot like 4 times, but she hit her in the thigh, the face, and the chin. And the witness said she was turned sideways. That's why it went through the side of her face. And then,
Jesus. And
then when he was kind of, I think, in shock, the witness said, and when he let her go, you could see, like, and I'm not trying to be graphic, like the blood gush, like a gush of it.
Yeah.
When the police came up at that point, and that's when the girl said it was self-defense, because witnesses that were around probably saw him trying to hold her back, like she trying to get at the girl, but she trying to leave, you know. So it was just probably and their words against who else? None of these people were probably going to the police station to stand up for Ramika.
Damn, open book, you broke that shit down real good. Like, oh, I heard that too. Did you hear that, open book? They said that Holly did study criminal justice.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I heard that.
And her family got money, and they probably got some good lawyers that went and fought on her behalf. That's probably who she was on the phone with when she was just standing there chilling. They were getting their defense and said that he fist pumped her and said, yeah, self-defense. After this girl had gotten shot and laying there bleeding, they didn't try to render aid. They didn't try to stop the bleeding or anything. So all of this was definitely, in my opinion, a set up. And it was to make it look like she came after him, which is why I think the location was a little different than where I think we originally thought. That's why everybody's surprised that how she get out of that if she coming with a girl at. But I think she went to where he told her to come and meet him.
I'm glad you said, because I kept saying, like, how did the baby mama #1 get here if she's supposed to be at the school with the fool? Exactly. I was just so confused.
Mm-hmm. Me too. That's why I didn't understand that. We're not justifying it, but that's the only way I could see her using that defense, because it would make sense her coming to the girls' school knowing she gonna be there. But I think they had to get her from that place,
from that area. Yes. Mm-hmm. Because if she would stay at that school, they would have been like, well, what is you doing at this school? Because you don't have a child go to this school.
Exactly. And her child was in the car. She could have shot her child. It could have ricocheted. That bullet, they should have been calling CPS on her, if anything, because you putting your child in harm by up here doing all this fighting, arguing, shooting. One of the bullets could have went through the window and hit your son. I don't even know why nobody called CPS on her.
Somebody should have sent them videos to CPS. That's what somebody should have did. And they would have found out who this lady was and where she lived. That's what they should have did.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the social media should have did. Send that to CPS. You out here shooting people with your child in your car.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's child endangerment. That's child endangerment right there by itself.
Right. Let's say, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's child endangerment. I mean, and that's a whole other level of that. And I don't know what the family's going to do, because I would definitely not have my daughter. Well, you know, he's with the grandmother, my daughter's son with his father and that girl, because ain't no telling what they're going to do.
That's right.
To her son. I would not trust them whatsoever to have that little boy.
Exactly. Open book. I wouldn't either. And I was that grandmother. She fighting to the end to get full legal custody of her grandbaby.
Mm-hmm. And that's somebody else said, insider that was talking in the chat, said they know somebody at the juvenile court. Now I don't know how true that is. And said the family already working on it. They saw him down there at the courthouse. I don't know how true that is.
But you know what? Hey, I can believe it because, hey, listen, y'all. They can say, the grandmama could say, I don't want my grandbaby around him or her because she unalived his mother with her own baby in a car and she's dangerous.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They can definitely say that.
I would not want that. So I don't know how true it is, but they said they saw that family up there. I was like, well, and the funeral is Thursday. Her funeral is Thursday.
I think someone told me that. Oh, Brittany told me that yesterday. Yeah, it's this Thursday. Well, from what I heard, they did have good money for the mother. I mean, for that baby and the mama. She had good money put up.
That's a blessing.
Mm-hmm. So they said the baby's taken care of. And why did the father know that?
I don't know. But I think this Holly girl, I think since she comes from money, her family, which I'm surprised because the way she was looking out there that morning doesn't look like it. But he probably didn't want to mess up with her and her money. But at the same time, his heart was probably with Ramika.
Yes.
And I think that's why they had a stronghold with each other. Ramika probably was trying to get away, move on, do some stuff. But it was still, they have a son together. So she's trying to co-parent and do all of this stuff. And then all of a sudden, here comes the other girl in the situation. That makes it a complicated situation because like Brandy was saying, who's to say what one was telling, what he was telling, both of them to keep this going, this whole thing, them fighting over him, because he's not a prize. I mean, no, he's not a prize. No. They should have, and I believe Ramika started figuring that out, and he did not, his ego could not take that. I don't think his ego could take that.
Well, do you think after the funeral some shit may pop off? What do you think of the funeral? Yeah. Oh Lord,
I think it's gonna pop off. I think they're trying to get through this field.
Yes, I think so too. What's up, OG? I think that is. I was thinking that like they're trying to just bury her, put her to rest. You know what I'm saying? Take her to a new resting place and let this shit be over. And they're gonna deal with this shit accordingly. If that goddamn Chicago Police Department don't do shit, that DNA, that DA office, they gonna handle this shit. Cause Chicago don't play. I'm scared of them motherfuckers, girl. I ain't fucking with them.
Now, D, you know who we gonna see next. You know who we about to see after this funeral.
Oh no!
Ben Crump.
Oh yeah.
Ben Crump gonna be ready.
Because, baby, he ready for that lawsuit. He ready for that money.
Baby, he's trying to get that money. I'm telling you, he'll be everywhere at these type of situations.
Yes.
If they make enough noise, Ben Crump gonna be at that funeral. And we gonna see him Friday.
He gonna take this over. Somebody gonna be sued, honey. I'm telling you. Mark my word. Cause he be on it. Cause I follow him on Facebook.
He was on Ricky Smiley. I know we heard him here on Ricky Smiley, I think yesterday. He gearing up. He gonna be ready. They better watch.
Yes. Oh, that man is something else, but he get the job done though. I ain't gonna lie.
He does.
Dude, that man get the job done. He be on the same, him and his boys. I be like, Miss D, they said something going to happen after the funeral. I ain't surprised.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not surprised. Like, they not gonna let that die down like that. I'm telling you. And now, open book. Do you think she was able to keep her pow?
You know what? I don't know. Because, I mean, someone just said, who was it, Joanne, that she wasn't supposed to carry that across state lines. So I don't know how that works. If she's going back or something, do I give it back to her?
Oh, she said have Ben Crump ever won cases? Girl, he won every case he touched.
Yeah, most of them cases he's won. The silver.
Yes, sir. That man ain't no joke. He nothing to play with. Shit, he all over the world, honey. He'll fly to you, baby.
Because that's the good part. Most of those states and stuff, they pay out the money. So he's more prone to win those type of cases.
Right. Absolutely.
Right, April. Oh my goodness. D, let me get off of here, girl. I'm about to head to work, but I'll be listening in.
Okay, baby. Okay, got you. Thanks for coming up too.
Okay, you're welcome. Y'all have a good day.
April is crazy. April. April is crazy. Yeah, like this, y'all. This is a sad situation, y'all. It really is. This is definitely a sad situation. I'm sorry it went out like this, and the baby doesn't have their mom anymore. It's sad. Miss Davis, you still here? Okay, hold on, y'all. Because I want y'all to finish hearing this.
The reason why she went and got her gun license. A lot of people don't have their gun license. It's accessible to everybody who's not a felon or been crazy mentally.
Because she knew she was going to do. That's why I was loaded.
So if you don't get your concealed to carry, then you know what I mean. That means you ready to throw down. You know what I mean? And who go get their shit? They ain't ready to throw down. They don't want. They trying to protect themselves. Look, get the fuck back. I ain't know that. We fuck around. That girl was just doing her thing. She's 7 months pregnant. Well, she was 7 months. 7 months ago, just had a baby with Lowe's, and that's new. That's new to me. I ain't know folks had a second kid now. It's a second kid, so but
yeah, it's a lot you don't know. Shut the hell up.
Me being in the car hearing folks just talking about bitches.
I don't like his mouth.
Girls, mix ice, pink salt, and 2 ingredients from your fridge door, and get ready to turn heads with your summer
He
body.
didn't know how to talk as a man.
Apple cider vinegar, ginger.
And Roro tweaking with bitches and shit like that, and we pulling up to Roro crib, him and Roro arguing about y'all we not together, so you gotta stop doing this. Whoa, all this like Roro ain't having it. She gonna whoop these hoes every single chance she get because she can do that. She's number one. She's the baby mama. She all the weak hoes away, but girl, she's the baby mama. That one of those same situations to where she had to, you know what I'm saying? Like that girl, I ain't sitting there defending this girl because I don't even know her. I know Roro. I know Lowe's. I don't know them. But I just know what the fuck I know. You know what I mean? Like, and from the situations of all this shit going on, it's like the same situation. Like I got a baby mama myself. So I know how
okay, Miss Lewis. I mean Miss Lady.
When you dealing with new hoes, you got new bitch, they don't want you pulling out. Why are you pulling out my friend with this bitch inside? Like, why are you tweaking for? Just chill. If you so player.
Y'all, if I can't, I skip through him.
Going on about y'all been, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all making these fake ass pages. I'm starting to think it's you thirsty niggas. I'm starting to think it's either them or it's the bitch people making all these fake ass pages trying to come up off my motherfucking cousin name. Y'all goofy ass on. But guess what? Every dog got their motherfucking day. Y'all ain't even no real niggas. A real nigga get on their homie ass. Folks, you let this bitch kill your other baby mama, bitch. You should have knocked one of them hoes out.
Exactly.
You should have knocked her ass out or something.
She right.
Because clearly if she was in the headlock, she wasn't an imminent threat.
Thank you. Absolutely. She is definitely right, y'all. If he had her in the headlock, then she was no threat to the other girl. While he had her in the headlock, he should have told her, no, don't go get nothing. Get in the car, pull off, leave. But you sit there and say, you telling the other baby mother while you holding her down, she's going to get her weapon. Why would you even say that? Both of these are your kids' mothers. Both of them. Like, what sense did that make? This lady is absolutely right.
Exactly. Shot at close range. Fuck is you talking about? I'm waiting on. I want a motherfucker to put him on here because I want me to play with me, G. This my guy, brother. Like I know your strengths and weaknesses, G. Don't play with me, bro. Because we supposed to be better than that. Yeah, she deleted her Facebook, but guess what? Got that mama page, grandma page, cousin page, auntie page. Baby, y'all don't know. Motherfuckers fuck with me. I ain't even have to do too much. But put a word out. And I'm going to find out what I need to find out.
Did you hear that?
What is wrong with y'all? Y'all people crazy, bro. You motherfuckers is crazy. Motherfuckers want attention. Motherfuckers want a Facebook check. Get y'all goofy ass on. You're not getting no check off that one. You won't collect no coins off that one, bitch. And you ain't gonna put her motherfucking name in vain, bitch. Y'all know Loso was beating her ass. Bitch, we got proof. Domestic violence. She got a paper trail on his ass. He would not leave her alone. That bitch Holly was a rebound, a recovery rebound, because he couldn't get over her.
Didn't I tell y'all that narcissists go for rebounds? Did you hear what she said, y'all? She only got to put one word out. Did you hear her? That's what she said, not me.
Leave me the fuck alone. My mama, leave me alone. Disrespecting me and playing with me at a time like this, bitch, I will treat you like an op. I swear to God, on Kurt Mac grave, I will treat you like a fucking op. Do not play with me, bro. We supposed to be better than that. You was just talking to me. You was just in my inbox.
Sounds like somebody trying to be a snake.
You just in my inbox. Sus, keep me posted. Woo, woo. Motherfuckers only want to come in my inbox. They thought I was going to get them the video. Didn't do that. My auntie told me don't send it out. I'm not sending shit to y'all. So y'all can hide them, make up another lie. No, not helping nobody but my people. Right, they know he wrong, G. I got the nigga on recording. Since the motherfucker want to play with me, I got the nigga on recording saying, G, he bogus as hell. I fussed with Roro. And woo, that was sus. Roro was my dog. How she your dog, but yet you on here saying, you saying all type of disrespectful shit to her family and shit. At this time, why they grieving, G?
Wow.
I love you too, brother. He definitely could have prevented it, and I must keep saying that. A real nigga wouldn't even put both of his baby mamas in that situation. You got kids by both. Now you done lost your baby mamas, your kids. Because, bitch, you will be a damn fool if you think my auntie and them gonna let you even see him anymore. Bitch, it's over. Bitch, go make another one. Fuck is you talking about? Because you won't be seeing that one.
Ooh.
His ass gonna despise you any fucking way once they tell him the real truth.
Uh-huh.
Gee, this the crazy thing. Exactly, cousin. Drika, I love you. I inboxed you I told my mama yesterday to send you my new number because I changed it. There's too many people calling me big and all this goofy ass shit once they see the motherfuckers post some tax receipts. Gee. Exactly. Like he told you he got another son. Keep it as that. Don't come around Mike. Don't come around my little cousin. You over here sneak. You got motherfuckers trying to take up for you or justify your wrongdoings, bro. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And Los, you know I fuck with you. We get money together. We grew up together. Come on, G. But we ain't doing that. If it comes up to it against my family and y'all, hell yeah, I'm choosing my family. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel.
As you should.
Exactly. You had to run him off Mimi Block, G. His ass be stalking her. This mad because the bitch still doing great without him.
I believe that.
Damn, this a park right here too. I need this park.
Lord, April, me too, girl.
In a world where you've constantly been told what you can't do, who will you choose to be when presented with something different? Ask your healthcare provider what could be.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get off this commercial. Ooh,
Download the app and get 50% off your first Wonder order with code 50
You're more
Google.
than welcome. I will appreciate it. Okay, let me get it back to the video. Okay.
Man, because the motherfucker's still doing good.
I like her.
That's what niggas' problems be. They think when you stop fucking with them, you gonna lose or ain't gonna have shit. Karma definitely a motherfucker. Karma definitely a motherfucker. And if y'all know, it didn't rain not once, bro. Me can't have it. But justice will be served, and motherfuckers definitely getting their lick back.
Ooh, did you hear it? Did you hear it? You ain't hear
Thank y'all, everybody. I can't reply to all y'all.
You hear it?
Drika, did you get them pictures I posted on your thing? Somebody send me them. They just want to be anonymous. They didn't want their name and stuff, so I just posted it how I posted it. Motherfucker better remember, if I gotta choose anybody, I'm choosing my people. Because guess what?
Did you hear her? Justice gonna be served, whether it's with the goddamn justice system or it's the street system. Did you hear her? It came out of her mouth and not mine.
Blood is definitely thicker than mud, my nigga. Give a fuck. And this ain't even no street shit. This some shit over some dick. Over a nigga who couldn't leave my cousin alone. The new bitch was mad. He still loved her. He was never gonna stop talking to her. She was mad he couldn't love her the way she wanted him to.
I believe that.
Let's just be real. I'm a bitch at the end of the day. I already know. I just went through the same shit. That's why this shit is hurting me. I lost 2 cousins this year, 1 last September. Now I got two cousins this September dying on the same day about the same shit. Envious assholes. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Exactly. My cousin had to keep moving. His ass was mad. He didn't know what her new house and shit was at. We gonna give it to a raw. We gonna give it to a raw. And the motherfucker want to play with me, I will play that. I will upload that motherfucking record. First is one, you switch your story. He bogus as hell, sus. He could have prevented that shit. He bogus. That's the only part he bogus, bro. Whoa. Yeah, he bogus. That's the problem. Niggas don't hold they mans accountable, bro. That's why it's fucked up.
Told you that was fucked up.
I ain't worried about nobody doing shit to me. Play with me if you want. I can't. Wait. I ain't worried about nobody doing shit to me. On my mama. Play with me. Play with me. Play with me, boy. I'm so sick of you hoes, bro. On my mama. And anybody who's saying something bad about my motherfucking cousin, y'all don't know the real motherfucking truth. You bitches don't know nothing. That girl was a hater. She hated my cousin. I believe that. She secretly wanted to be my cousin.
I believe that.
Fuck is you talking about? And y'all talking about some pray for low.
That is so true. And I said that yesterday. This girl wanted to be her. And she couldn't. She had envious for this girl. She hated this girl. I believe that. What she just said, she just verified what I just said.
So his ass was in the fucking middle. And if he was a real nigga, he would have had that motherfucking shit in order. Fuck is you talking about? Is y'all cool? Y'all got the game fucked up for real on the G. On my mama, y'all got the game fucked up. On my mama, y'all do. Cause y'all listening to this story. Y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know my motherfucking cousin. Fuck is you talking about? And they never fought. So how the fuck was she an imminent threat? You only could shoot and kill somebody when they are a fucking imminent threat. You motherfuckers don't know shit. All you fake ass Facebook investigators, whatever the fuck y'all want to be. And we could get like that. I don't give no fuck who Shorty Holly Johnson related to. None of that. On my kids, it's like that. We have a big ass family, bro. Motherfuckers don't know how many of us it is. Oh, my mama, straight delusional. Bitch, you was wearing my cousin old designer. Bitch, we been in designer since we was kids. If you grew up with Romika and us, you know how the fuck our people kept us. This shit ain't new to us. This shit old. On my kids, and it's like, I don't give a fuck. Stop inboxing me, calling me, being nosy. Bitch, if you don't see your condolences, get the fuck on. And I'm on that. On my mama, I'm on that.
I'm scared of her.
This one of my baby cousins. She the same age as my little sister. This one of my baby cousins who I watched, grew up with, wiped our ass, ate at the same time, got our ass whooped together, and I'm praying for my motherfucker Auntie Tina.
Oh, bro. Oh, okay, got
this
you.
This the second cousin, G. Y'all.
Shit, I'm scared of her.
Donald Trump calls Jack Ciattarelli 100% MAGA.
Not
Support the
me,
president wholeheartedly. Ciattarelli supported Trump's Medicaid cuts, targeting 300,000 in Jersey. Jack Ciattarelli, 100% MAGA, wrong for New Jersey.
Wow, this cousin here, she ain't playing.
Just found this unbelievable sequin dress on eBay.
Right.
From a seller who's probably a Vegas showgirl. So many good deals. Had to get.
This the second cousin this year. Actually, I lost 3 cousins back to back for some shit like this. My cousin Dorothy, my cousin Mimi, and now Romika, G. That shit is not cool. You bitch ass niggas is not cool, bro. And y'all know me, bro. I be on that gangster shit. Yes, I'm not scared of shit, none of that. But God, on my mama. That's why I am the way I am, G. On my mama, G. But on my life, G. Anybody got something negative to say about my cousin, we own that. On my mama. And it can get like that. Put your motherfucking funds up, bitch, because I got bond money. And if I don't, I got property. I'm going to get out, bitch. Nah, fuck them, G. Everybody gonna be around here making no false ass narratives about my motherfucking cousin. Because, bitch, it don't even matter. You didn't have to overkill her, G.
Wow.
G, you did not have to. You thought she was a threat. You couldn't. If you shot her in the leg, what did you keep shooting for? You shot her in her face and her chin, bro. Come on, G, y'all know Romika 150 pounds soaking wet, bro. Soaking fucking wet, bro. Gee, y'all don't understand, bro. And then this bitch ass nigga Loso, folks. My kids, G. How you go? You couldn't handle that shit, bro. A real nigga ain't. I don't give no fuck. You got kids by both of these bitches. You got kids by both of these bitches. You made to tell me you couldn't stop that shit, bro. You wait to tell me you want to act like you the fucking victim, bro.
Wow,
Now my fucking little cousin mama's gone, G. Y'all is some fucked up, hating, spiteful.
I'm telling you, they not gonna let him get away with this, y'all. I'm telling
Let's be
you.
real. He still was stalking her, hitting her phone, all that shit, bro.
They might as well just
she the one who was driving that fucking bed. Fuck. Hey, whoever Bud is, bitch, do I look like Mama Duck to you? Stop playing with me. Before I have somebody kill you, bitch.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop playing with me, bro. Right now is not the time to motherfucking play with me, bro. On my kids.
What?
Bitch ass. And whoever Holly Johnson people is, I don't give no fuck. We can get access. I don't need the police. You bitches do need the police.
Y'all hear that?
I just playing while you was at home in Milwaukee, and then you drove to Chicago this morning, mad and miserable. And now you done sent yourself up the river, bitch. You done got sent up the motherfucking river, you dumbass bitch.
Damn.
Exactly. You got the most, like he just said, you got the most power with a gun. Why would you think you gonna get away with that?
Yeah, Joanne. I ain't mess with them people. I'm good. I stay in my lane.
Who said Joe baby I wanted to be her ass?
She said, "For I has
ain't no parole. That's first degree, baby."
Yeah.
And she violated her concealed carry because she crossed state line. Your concealed carry what? From Milwaukee, because you from Milwaukee. You passed Wisconsin and came to Illinois and committed a murder, baby. You are in trouble.
Did you hear it?
Deep shit. You motherfuckers don't know the law. See, y'all be talking. Niggas don't read.
I like this cousin.
That's one thing I always was big on. I'm reading shit. I'm doing my own investigation. Ain't nobody telling me this, and I'm going with this as the narrative. No. Do your own fucking investigation and find out. This shit been going on for months. That girl been hating. Man, because my cousin exposed her. Bitch, Rose was giving you hand-me-down designer that he bought her. I would never put my body in some shit. A nigga.
Exactly, Joanne. There it is. She said it. She said she crossed state lines, which we were saying on the panel. This was a good video right here. Hallelujah.
Nigga bought his first bitch. Bitch, you crazy. Bitch, I'd rather die. It ain't that serious, bitch, over no designer, baby. You shouldn't be wearing it if you can't buy it your motherfucking self at that. Let's just get to it. Let's just get to it. Anything a nigga do for you is
I
supposed to be
said
extra,
that,
baby.
D. You sure did. Hollywood, what's going on, King?
I pick my motherfucking son
going
up
on?
shit like this in school and shit, daycare and shit. Going in here looking crazy and shit because I'm fucking hurt.
The funeral. Oh no, Lisa, he better not.
And
Baby.
these
I
niggas
don't
be
think
playing
so.
both sides.
If you know what I know,
She
you
was
better stay
hurt
home.
that she needed to take that drive that early in the morning, bitch. You woke up with this on your mind.
Huh?
You on?
Wait, did she just say she took that drive to Chicago? Did she just say that, y'all? Y'all let me know if she just said what I thought she said. That she woke up and took that drive to Chicago. Oh, Joanne? Yes. Oh my God.
On school property, you endanger other students, other kids. I don't know. They say her Facebook name Holly Johnson. Hey, she ain't been to the county. Cook County gonna turn your ass into a beast. I ain't gonna lie. Right, talking about she had a restraining order. What? Make my laugh. They say I'm talking too much. They trying to disconnect my live. I don't give no fuck. If they delete this live, y'all, I'm gonna get another one. Cause I'm on bullshit.
We see.
Hey, niggas is recycling.
Not gonna mess with you, baby. We love you over here.
This is it. And the bitch would. That's some dirty shit.
We love you over here.
Bitch, you with my cousin hand me down. How you want to be her? You want to be her. You wanted that. You wanted her. Gee. She definitely finna be sick.
Damn,
They gonna throw
Joanne,
two
sure
bricks at her
did. She
ass.
took that dry. And you mean
She
tell
was
me
at the
then
school
arrest
talking.
this bitch on some
Them
shit?
studs definitely gonna eat her alive. Them studs in the county don't play. Them niggas for real.
Damn.
Yeah, Holly, you better change your name for a minute, G. They looking for motherfuckers with your same name. G, you got a restraining order, but you go where the lady at. Exactly. Ashley. And you know, we know that area right there, friend. Come on, G. If he stay on Wabash, the school on State, in between State and going towards the little train tracks on Cermak. Exactly. That bitch is a hand-me-down. She's a second bitch. She's a side hoe, sideline hoe. What Monica call it?
That's what she was. He groomed her and she thought she had it.
All bitches is weak, bro. All over dick. Baby, that dick ain't that good. So I'm gonna risk my motherfucking life and freedom, bitch. Bah. Bitch, if it ain't my family or my kids or my money, bitch. Bah. I don't give a fuck. I love you too, Tracy. Tracy, I miss you, man. Bitch, you need to send me your number. We all got features alike in our family. If you see the whole family, somebody look like somebody in the family. Just gonna tell you that.
Yeah, you can tell she had a big family, y'all. We can see that.
Yeah.
A lot of people loved her.
I'm not gonna lie. His ass going to jail too.
Oh,
he gonna go to jail. Watch.
And
I ain't gonna lie. I told folks when I first found out about 10 years ago, when I first found out that he was fucking with my little cousin, I say, "Gee, you know that's my blood. Don't play with her because she ain't nothing to play with. She don't play none of that. She a boss. She got her own woo. Yeah, I love her. Woo, cause I got her. You know I got her. Woo, 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 man.
Oh, well, she gave him the heads up.
No, they was never fighting. He was trying to stop them.
Yeah, we know
the
how
girl and her never fought.
They never
It's
put
on
the real
camera.
name out.
He was trying to stop them from fighting. That's how he had her in a headlock. Come on now, y'all know how Romika is. When she get upset, baby, ain't no calming her down, baby. It's gonna take a lot. We're gonna keep it thorough. So Los, he was trying to prevent it or whatever. They said the girl, when Los had her, like pushing her back and stuff, the girl ran back to her car, grabbed the gun, and came back shooting. That's not self-defense, baby. You was not in adamant danger. I don't give a fuck. Right. If the girls never fought. I love you too, sister. G, I'm so tired of death, G. But nah, on some real shit, G, domestic violence is real. I don't give a fuck how y'all look at pictures and all that shit. He know what the fuck he used to be doing to my cousin. That's why she left his ass. And we just gonna leave that at the table. And I'm standing on everything I say. I'm not.
I believe it.
Motherfuckers going around with this false story. I had to tell my people, and they're like, "No, G, that's not what happened." Witnesses saying this, and camera and school footage say this. So the story that him and the girl tried to make up is a complete lie. If you stay on Wabash, how did you get on state? If Meek blocked you in, how did y'all get in front of the school? And the girl calling the outside in the street. Let's make this shit make sense now.
Oh, keep talking.
You gonna make it make sense, gang? Exactly. Nowhere near self-defense. You hoes don't know the law. And I don't got no concealed to carry. And I know the motherfucking law. You know why I know the law? Just in case. Just in motherfucking case. I gotta get down and get greasy. And bitch, I'm gonna get a gun charge. But it's gonna be self-defense on my end. But you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Now, is y'all catching on to what she's saying? She's trying to say that they was not in front of his house. Y'all listen to what she's saying, right? I'll replay it back if you want me to.
Right, it's not. If any of you been in a concealed carry class, y'all know that ain't self-defense. If you can walk away, it's not an imminent threat. If you can run to your car and get the gun, it's not an imminent threat. If she didn't have a weapon, it's not an imminent threat. If y'all just exchanging words, that ain't shit. Motherfuckers need to just go back to the old days. Fighting. Y'all think them guns helping y'all? Y'all that's gonna be in jail. Everybody who be staying free, you only gonna think about you once a year. I got G. I'm blue, G. My grandma, my daddy. Look out my way. Bitch, I don't care right now. Don't piss me off. What is wrong with you?
Oh, Jesus.
All I'm gonna say is, if you ain't got nothing nice to say about my cousin, Don't say shit at all. So my mama, I want all the smoke behind her on my kids. I want all the smoke. We can get in the field, all that. I'm picking my motherfucking son up from school, taking him to practice. He told my mama, "What's wrong? Why you look like you been crying?" I'm good, son. I don't even be telling my kids when shit bad happen because I don't need they motherfucking brains to be fucked up. Gee, I'm just praying for my cousin, little old she. My auntie Tina, she needs the most condolences. That's her fucking baby, bro. This shit ain't cool, bro. You bitches need to do better. You bitches need to stop being so hateful and envious towards the next bitch. She was with the nigga first. Fuck do she got to be jealous of you for, bitch? She done got everything she wanted about the nigga and some and still getting it. You mad? You won't cut her off? Now look at you, bitch. You on your way to Cook County. Bitch,
oh, Jesus.
You're not going to survive a week of being at that elementary school because her son is not in elementary. Let's clear that right now. That's my cousin Romika's son's school. Exactly. She drove from Milwaukee to Chicago with a baby in the backseat to shoot her son, brother, mama.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, these men be pillow talking. And right in the middle of the shit, old sassy ass niggas.
Yep.
Delivering safe,
hold on, y'all. I got another one.
and
Let me see if it's
affordable
in
water to your family.
Oh, y'all
and
always
house.
have me on my time after time. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. She does.
They both his baby mamas, so he didn't beat them up. It happened right in front of the school, yes. She need 1,000 years, plus the AIDS dick up her ass. He didn't have her up there. The girl pulled up on her own. As y'all can see, the white car, that was her car. She drove from Milwaukee.
Y'all heard her?
That white car was her car. Romika was in the Benz. Exactly. I'm gonna get my baby. Yeah, that bitch was real jealous and envious as fuck. Oh, my mama, that Mexican lady and man kept saying she shot her. He had her. The man said he had her in the headlock and she ran up and shot her.
That man did say that.
It's definitely the drive from Milwaukee to me, bitch. You had time to calm down and rethink your life, and you still didn't.
Damn.
He didn't take her to that school. I wish y'all stopped saying that. He was on his way to the gym. My cousin was dropping the baby off at school. The other baby mama was stalking the area, and that's how everything occurred. Would y'all get the facts together? It's cool though. Long live Meeks, and we gonna do it. We gonna.
My baby. My baby.
Y'all heard it right there. You heard it.
That's it. I care for my baby. Will she love us? Will she love us? And that's all I got. I have a visual picture of my sister in my face and my ass. Nobody will understand it. I never can take it out.
Cousin just put it on the flip.
Please stop sharing that picture, please. Please. And pray for me and my mama and my siblings and my family. We not doing well. I lost my sister today. I lost my sister. I would never see her again. I lost my sister. I lost my sister, y'all. I lost my sister. Please, please, please say all the prayers to me and my family. Y'all, we need it. We need it so bad. We need it so bad. Please report the video, y'all. It's hard. That is so hard for me and my family right now. Please. I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I thank y'all for the support. I thank y'all. I thank y'all. I see y'all calling. Y'all, it's so hard for me to answer right now. I'm sorry. Y'all keep answering.
My sister ain't taking it. Ain't taking it. That was her baby. That was everybody's baby, to tell you the truth. But yeah, so all that about she out of jail and y'all sending that stuff. That girl is not out. That girl is not out. You want to know why she not out? Because we're going to make sure she ain't out. We're going to make sure she ain't out. We're going to make sure. That's what that saying. We're going to make sure we standing on business. Straight business when it comes to Romika. That was our black little Barbie. That was our dance machine.
Yeah,
that was
she loved to dance.
One of the love of our life, shit. But
so smart, intelligent.
Yes.
Yeah, she was.
I'm just saying that it's a lot of stories out. And Y'all be confusing people with a bunch of bullshit if y'all don't really know the truth. I know y'all want to know. And we're going to tell y'all. We're going to tell y'all everything when we get a chance. But we don't want to see all that fake ass shit or somebody got negative. Yeah, she's still locked up. We don't want to see all that fake ass shit and that negativity stuff because, you know, everybody grieve different. Like, we want to go on her page and we want to see, you know, the memories of her. And then we see y'all posting. You know, and then if y'all knew her, y'all understand why she viral. For real. Yeah, I feel you too. But some things that I'm not going to say until tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to tell the story. My niece damn didn't show need to been shot like that. Not like that. I feel like she overkilled my baby. I really feel like she overkilled her. And I don't.
Wow.
We really thought that he loved her. And he probably did. And you know, when I don't have nothing negative say about him at this present time. You know what I'm saying? Because simple fact was, there's too many stories out. But what I'm looking at, I'm not looking at the video from Facebook. You know, I'm not looking at that one. We're gonna work on a lot of things because we don't, you know, I don't know. I try to be the person. If y'all know me, y'all know me. I try to look at both sides and see what if I was in the situation. What is this? What is that? What is that? I can't even say like what I really want to say, but all I know is that bitch is not out. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all first.
This is before she got out, y'all.
She not out. And then when I post on some little raggedy ass girl page and said she not out, she gonna call me out my name, baby. At this present time, I'm with whatever when it comes to her. But y'all can have that motherfucking Facebook ass shit. Y'all can have that shit.
Stop grabbing stuff. What? You just trying to pinch me and shit.
Woo, yo, that was a lot. Hold on, I think I got another one, god damn it. Then I'm out of here. Hold on, let me see what was the other one was. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Hold on, y'all. I gotta see what was the other one. I ain't staying on here like I did yesterday. Yesterday, I stayed on here quite some time. But, baby, y'all heard all this shit for yourself, okay? I ain't had to tell you nothing because you heard it for yourself. Let me see. This one right here was, let me see. Oh, let me put it. Damn, that cousin was talking reckless. She wasn't fucking playing with it. Shit. She let you fucking know. Let me see. Okay, I think this was one here. Let me see. Damn, this shit is sad, man.
In fact, in June of 2017, she uploaded a photo on social media with the caption that said, "That look you give me, they hate I give you a vibe you can't get nowhere else, and it's only a year in." At some point, Romika, the victim in this case, and the father of her child, their relationship ended, and Carlos, as I said, he introduced another woman and a baby to social media. Despite that, it appears that there was some ongoing conflict between the victim in this matter and the alleged shooter, who authorities have not identified. Now, at this point, if you haven't checked out my previous coverage on this case, please be sure to check out my previous video.
Miss Hill.
But authorities have remained tight-lipped in the investigation. In fact, all that they have told us is that there was some form of an altercation on Monday, which was September the 8th. The victim, Romika Meeks Blackman, had just dropped off her son at school when police said she got into a fight with another person who pulled out a weapon and fired it, hitting Romika in the face. Now, unfortunately, as you know, Romika did not make it, but there's been speculation about charges needing to be filed. So listen to this short news clip with Romika's mom and listen to where the status of the investigation is Then we will get into the witness who was on the scene. We're going to get into her account of what she said occurred. So listen to this.
Her mother said she was a kind, loving, and sweet mother. Now she's left with raising her grandson.
You don't want to be around nobody.
Chicago police say the person taken into custody after the fatal shooting has been released without charges. Her family is eagerly seeking justice.
Okay, so as you just heard, the Chicago Police Department released the suspect without charges. At this time, it's still an ongoing investigation. So that's not to say that charges may not potentially come or that they will, but that the suspect was released. Now, there has been some comments from her family, but this is the post that initially early on was circulating online. I want you to pay attention to because this is the version of events that her family say happened. So it says, imagine writing your son a note before dropping him off to school, not knowing that would be the last note he gets from you. Imagine walking back to your car, about to go to work. Imagine your baby daddy pulling up with his scary baby mama to fight in front of the school. Imagine your baby daddy puts you in a headlock and let this lady shoot you in the face. Imagine the same baby daddy standing over you, hands claiming self-defense. I'm literally sick to my stomach, excuse me. So this is what her family is saying occurred and why this case is being debated online. Now, what authorities will not tell us is what led up to the altercation. All authorities will say at this point is that there was an altercation, and during that altercation that the suspect pulled out a weapon and fired it, and unfortunately that ended in Romika's life being taken. So there was witnesses on the scene, and we're going to get to a short clip of the witness has done an interview and what she said happened. But before we get to that, I want to read this to you because this is from Romika, the father of her son, Carlos. This is from his family. They said, this stuff is crazy. To my little cousin, Carlos, I'm praying for you and both baby mama families. To all my cousins, stop arguing with these people going to say what they want to say and assume what they want to assume. And she tagged him in the status. Now, this was done literally hours after the Romika's life was taken because Carlos, the father of her son, he also made a status and he said, worst day of my life, as I said in my previous coverage on this. And then he subsequently took that post down. Now, the comment, because when the suspect was released without charges, this is something that her family, the family made a post and then there were some comments. Let me know if you agree with this comment that was made. It says, the state attorney wants to be sure she wasn't acting in self-defense. This is how it goes sometimes when a person is licensed to carry. All that person has to say is they fear for their life. Now the state has to prove there was, without a reasonable doubt, no threat to charge her and win. It ain't over trust. So do you agree with this? Do you believe that this is why the police potentially released the suspect? Many are saying that they had to charge her within 48 hours and because they didn't have enough evidence that they let her go, but there could potentially be charges.
I believe that. I like her. I like the way she break her stuff down on her channel. I do believe that. After 72 hours, and they can't prove nothing, and they don't have the right evidence, they have to let you go. Not saying they're not still working on this case, right? Because she was licensed to carry, so they got to figure all this out, right? So I do believe that they are doing stuff behind the scenes, and we probably just don't know. But I do believe they're working on this. And probably with all the phone calls coming through, you know, because a lot of people say they're going to keep calling. You know, but I don't believe she's going to just get off. And I'm hoping and praying she don't.
Just coming. Now, there was another comment because people have said, well, what was the history between Romika and the other woman in this, you know, other than them sharing, you know, the same father to their child? Did they have any previous incidents? And there's a post that her family just released from Romika because apparently she had this post. It was set to, you know, private or only her friends can see it. And it said, I got this female blocked on every social media and she's still finding a way to lurk, but tell people I stalk her. I barely got time to do the stuff I need to do, but here you are calling this man about my post. So obviously there was a history, and I'm going to play a video from the suspect in this, but first listen to the witness account. And if you haven't already done so, please be sure to like the video, drop a comment, let me know what your thoughts are so far about this case, and subscribe to the channel if you appreciate my coverage.
Most
now
likely
listen
to kill someone. Most likely to get arrested. Who pulls the most? Who's the most emotional? Who's the loudest? Who's the craziest? Who's the most mature? Who has better style? Who's more casual? Who's the biggest hoe?
I was actually the one at the scene. So
I was the one that was yelling out to arrest her because everybody wasn't doing anything. I was actually the one who called the cops first. And I saw them when they were fighting in the beginning.
Keep in mind that the witness did not appear on camera for this interview. Additionally, it's unknown if the witness told all of this to authorities. It's also unknown if
I said that yesterday, April. I said he just gonna stay around long enough to see what she gonna tell them detective. Okay, because he's not gonna wear all this weight by himself. Okay, I said that, and I believe that she will throw him under the bus. I believe that, April. I definitely do believe that.
If this is going to change the outcome of the investigation, because they did say that it was an open investigation. Additionally, Romika's family is already aware of this interview that has been circulating. They have reposted it, and one of her family members, which was her cousin who was in the previous live, the video that I uploaded before, she posted and she said, now that the real witness has spoken, all of you can be quiet. Justice for me. So let's go ahead and listen to the rest of this.
I saw them when they were fighting in the beginning, and I was like, this is not right. He was slamming her with a door when she was standing in her door frame, not even close to the female on the other side. So she was literally standing on the other side of the road, and her baby daddy was literally slamming the door on her back. So she went back into her car, came back out, and then this was when the baby daddy walked towards. He grabbed her by the waist. She tried to wiggle away from him. Her arm was like literally almost getting free with his arm around her neck this time, because he was holding her by the waist in the beginning and she wiggled out, After this happened, he had her in the, like, almost looking like a headlock to me on the side. And then the other baby mama stated, I'm going to shoot you, bitch. Watch me shoot you, bitch. Gun. She's going to go get her gun. Watch. And after this happened, she ran to the passenger side of her vehicle, grabbed her gun, went around. And when
Miss Davis in open book, I don't know if y'all was in the chat. This is a new video, but the video I played, the first one, that cousin told some chilling evidence. So if you didn't hear it, you can go back and listen to the cousin. Right before the live ended, she told some chilling evidence where they was at and how everything played out. She also said that she drove that morning to Chicago with that pow-pow. So if you didn't hear it, that's what she said. And she did say that it was going to be some street justice. Ain't I said it? She said it. Y'all can go back and watch the last little bit of it I played. Because that's what she said, baby. This is a new video I'm playing now.
And the woman, the mother, who slipped away from him for at least like maybe a good second. As soon as she slipped away, she shot her. And she shot her in the face.
And she also was on live and just told somebody, don't play with me because I get you unalived. That's what she said. She's all I do is pay. That's what she said. It came out her mouth and not mine. Okay.
On her side and in her thigh. And I saw him like holding her for a split second. Maybe he was in shock. But after he was in shock, I guess he picked her up. And when she was falling, like a gush of blood fell,
Wow, oh my God.
Like out of her body. And I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, I don't know. Everybody else sees movies, you know what I mean? And they see put pressure on the wound. Why weren't you putting pressure on the wound? Why weren't you caring enough? This supposedly was your first baby mama. Because when I was on the bus, I heard him and her screaming. And she was literally saying, she was like, I just dropped off my fucking baby. What? I just dropped off my fucking baby. Are you guys kidding me?
Yes,
as soon as I got off the 21 bus. And trust me, they got it. You know what I mean? Everything that I literally had to, I wasn't going to let her die like that. I literally looked into her eyes. That hurt me. She said she dropped her baby off and you don't know who she is. You know what I mean? And I was like, arrest her. She needs to get arrested. You know what I mean? They weren't even thinking. There was another black female cop who came up and a Mexican short cop. And I pointed out, I was like, the gun's in her car. The gun's in the car. Why wouldn't you give him the gun if supposedly this was, a self-defense? You know what I mean? If it was hey, here's a gun. This is what happened. It was no self-defense. I swear to you, it did not look like no self-defense. It looked like you shot her because you were just angry or something. You know what I mean? And to me, when she shot her, it wasn't it. The female that got shot, she wasn't with any gun. She didn't have no weapon, no knives, no nothing. So what was it that frightened you so much? You had to run around your car go into your passenger seat or whatever the case is, and you reached in to get your gun and shoot this woman, you know? So to me, it was a senseless, they were arguing because she was pulling up and I guess they ended up parking. Why was her car parked on the sidewalk? Because I seen she ran towards the sidewalk to get her gun, and it was a small black vehicle, and he had a black truck, I think. And literally, he came out of his truck looking like real, like he wasn't like on anything but being like mischievous, like nothing but like what was like he was planning something, you know what I mean? And I called the cops on the first time I called the cops, it was because he was attacking her, you know, and the other girl was just yelling at her and she was arguing back. So there was nothing going on for her to be like, oh, I'm gonna step back over here to go get my gun, you know. She was nowhere near her. But that's all I gotta say. And I know for a fact that she did get arrested, but he got let go. So hopefully, you know, for what I said and what I witnessed, I just don't want to be, you know, put on the stand or anything to say. I did put a statement in because I know it's necessary. You know, it was a ridiculous, you know.
So the man who was previously identified as Carlos' cousin, I did a video previously with him in it. He has since clarified that he is an associate or a brother. What his actual, you know, connection to Carlos is unknown. And you're going to hear from him because I thought it was important to include an update. But this is what I want you to pay attention to. He made a status once this video started circulating from this witness. And what he said is, if I'm standing outside chilling, I'm not expecting Romika to pull up, block me in like she finna do a hit. This Chicago, we ready to blow off that alone. Now my heart beating fast. Now she hop out and it's someone I got a restraining order. Put yourself in her shoes. So he's still defending Holly in this case, which he says that he's not defending her, and you're going to hear from him later, but this is what he has to say. Now I want you to pay attention to this small clip here, because allegedly, listen to what they said that Carlos went up to Holly and did. Listen to this.
Holly came out of the parked car and Miss Carlos was in a black truck vehicle. I think it was a Mercedes, and Miss Meeks was in the white car. So she was already like, I think she just said, and she yelled that out, that she was just dropping off her kid, like what's going on, you know? And so to me it looked like you know, like it looked weird, you know what I mean? Because I was telling the police that she had her baby inside her car, you know. So I was like, that's her baby, the baby's in the car, you know. I was like, you need to arrest her, like why aren't you guys arresting her? And then she was all like, oh, and by the way, I don't know if anybody caught the video or anything, but Carlos goes up to Holly and fist bumps her and says, what? Yeah, it was what was it? It was self-defense, right? It was self-defense. And she's like, yeah, it was self-defense.
Extra credit type shit. It's the heavy pole too.
Okay, so now I'm going to play this clip that's been circulating online from the alleged suspect in this case, who authorities have not identified, and she has not formally been charged with anything. So before I get into the clip, there's been speculation online about her being referred to as Holly Johnson, because apparently that's not her legal name, but authorities have not released her name at all. So her family does also refer to her as Holly. Also, the father of her child, you know, from my previous video, when he made the post, he referred to her as Holly as well. So an uncle of hers made a post and he said, and this was April the 6th, 2022. He said, I know it's not midnight yet, but happy birthday. Man, it's been 28 years. You're getting old, young lady. I'm wishing you all the greatness in the world. You're at the age where every move you make has to be with purpose and an agenda, even if that means removing people out your life. Home owning by 30th birthday. I love you. Enjoy. Holly Johnson. So if this was a name that she used online, her family referred to her as Holly as well. They would say happy birthday.
I would never be begging a nigga to be with me after he got a baby on the way.
Oh yeah, he probably
I would never be having matching t-shirts on with a nigga that got a baby on the way. I would never be trying to play family with a nigga that got a baby on the way. I would never want to be with a nigga that burnt me while I was pregnant. I would never want to be a bitch like that.
Me his Facebook.
I would never be telling random people that my baby daddy burnt me. I would never tell nobody no shit like that.
She's an angry bitch.
I would never tell random people that my baby daddy cheated on me. Our whole relationship, my whole pregnancy that he cheated on me. I would never. You could never get me to tell no shit like that to no random people. That.
Why you don't want to wash people asses, bitch? It's money. This lady was going to be a nurse. She was a CNA, getting ready to be a nurse. It goes to show you are jealous, you are immature, you're childish, you know, all of that. All of that. You was not the shit. You thought you was the shit. You wanted to be the shit. You wanted to be this girl. You would never be this girl. Not even if she done left this world, but you would never be her. You did that to that girl because you went in a rage because you hated that girl so much and you was jealous of that girl. Period.
I don't fucking know. I would never want to have a job to where I'm wiping old people's ass and giving old people showers and feeding them and shit. I would never want to have a job like that.
Open book.
I would never want to have a job that my car was in the shop for 2 years. I couldn't get it out. I would never want to have a job like that. I'm wiping ass.
But you know what? She's so stupid, right? Because she's going off for everything Carlos is telling her, not knowing if it's factual. Okay? Because you can tell he having pillow talk with her, like Miss Davis said earlier up here on the platform. Okay? Because how did this girl know so much stuff about the other baby mama? Okay? So he was dogging his first baby mother out, kicking her back in to the second baby mother. And he probably was doing the same thing to stupid ass Holly. Okay? And Holly just didn't know. All right? But you keep saying never, but what the fuck did you have? It seems like you didn't have nothing. That's why you was jealous of this woman.
And I ain't got no car still. I would never want no job like that. I would never want to be with a nigga that done got so many bitches pregnant during the time that I've known him. I would never want to be with a nigga like that. I would never want to be with a nigga that didn't play in my face for damn near 10 years. I would never want to be with a nigga like that. I'm getting me a new nigga ASAP. I would never have a big ass birthday party and have to catch a ride to my birthday party because I don't have a car. I would never call a bitch friend phone trying to vent to the bitch.
It is cold out here.
Right there.
Ice cold.
Oh, it is.
Okay, so keep in mind that as far as when that recording was done, or if it is even about Romika, that is not known, but that recording has resurfaced given the circumstances that they both share a child with Carlos, the man at the center of this. And again, he has not been charged. She has not been charged. Authorities released her and said that it is still an ongoing investigation. Now I'm going to play the short clip from Romika's sister. I played a clip from her in my previous video, but she went live again on someone else's page just to provide an update.
And I ain't gonna see her no more. That was my baby. That was my baby. That was mama. Everybody know I ain't play about my mama baby. It's my mama baby. With all the love I've been getting, y'all, I don't even see the negative shit. I promise I don't. I don't see it. I don't see the negative shit. I'm not getting it. I mean, if y'all see negative shit, please don't put it on my page. Don't send it to me. I don't care to see it. I don't care to hear it. I hear it and I see it. It's not affecting me. It's not. I know who my sister was. I'm not in denial who she was. But did that mean she meant to die? Did that mean she had to die? Nobody is perfect.
Yeah, they do look alike, right? Open book, they do.
At the end of the day, my little nephew, the only one gonna feel this more than anybody. He feel it the worst. So
she was very jealous, open book.
Just be mindful of that.
Very jealous.
Even if you didn't.
And that jealousy kicked in
be
hard.
Mindful. Her nephew got, her son, my nephew, her son got to see this shit. He got to see this forever. He gonna be able to type his mama name in.
Oh yeah, open book, and the sister or the cousin said that he would never ever see that baby again in his life. So the grandmama must have got the baby because she said it to at the end of the video that he would never see that baby again. Okay, and the little boy will know what he did. That's what the cousin said.
Any time in his life, and all this stuff gonna pop up. I love y'all so bad for all the love that y'all been giving me. It's literally the first day I really have slept. It's the first day I really slept.
Oh, really, open book? Wow.
Thank y'all for coming out yesterday. Thank y'all. I can't go live, y'all. I don't know why I ain't did nothing. So they blocked me, so I'm live on my boyfriend page.
They say.
Fuck out here. I'm live on my boyfriend page. I want to spend the night at my boyfriend's house.
Got some good rest. This is my friend, okay? I got her front and her back.
This is the first time that I got some sleep, and my friends came and got me and said, "You gonna get some fucking sleep."
Yeah.
And it's the first time I laughed and smiled. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. Thank you, Darian. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate all the love. I do. I see y'all calling. I see y'all inboxing me. Y'all, it's just my phone can barely stay charged. I'm missing people calling. But I see y'all when I take time and sit down, and I'm just thinking. I look at all what y'all saying and everything.
I told her she just needs to stay off of social media for a little while, but she won't.
It's okay. I be feeling a little better when I see her. I feel a little better, but she ain't walked in the door yet, so it don't make me feel better. Right? Well, y'all know this live was to tell y'all thank y'all though. Wasn't for me to be sad on it. Cause I'm not trying to be, but hey. I'm in a vulnerable place right now.
Life be life.
But I'm gonna be at the pool party later.
Okay, so now I'm going to play this video by the man who previously I identified as Carlos's cousin, but he has since referred to himself as his brother, as an associate, as a friend. So exactly what their connection is, that's not known. However, as many have pointed out, he has some sort of connection to Carlos because he was able to get videos of what he is alleging to be Romika going to Carlos's house, and he's been saying that he's going to drop more videos. So first I'm going to play some background introduction, where he's explaining the videos, then we'll get into the videos. But what's important here is that he states that he has not talked to Carlos allegedly for 5 years. So a lot of people are saying, if you haven't talked to him for 5 years, where are you getting this information from? Right. So what are you guys' thoughts about this? Do you think that it's possible that Carlos, who is at the center of this, because the connection between Romika and the alleged shooter, who has not been charged, is Carlos? So do you think that it's possible that Carlos is providing him with the videos for him to publicly share? That is what a lot of people are speculating. But again, it's speculation at this point because it hasn't been confirmed. He has even said he hasn't talked to Carlos in 5 years, which you're going to hear. So listen to this.
Hang up the phone right now, bitch. You want to sit on the phone and sneak this me? To a red ass bitch?
You go right to jail.
With her friend? You want to sneak this me? Yes, she did. She a slut. She a slut, and her friend just said it. I got her. She said, record me. And then if any one of them want to lie, call me for them hoes. For you, Kaya, and Holly. She said, call her. I told Kaya.
Hey, Mario.
My homegirl said she finna go on me with Loso when she was saying, bitch, I'm gonna make him come and be with me. But I've been friends. What we talking about? But I'm lying? But I'm lying? But I'm lying?
That's girl.
Because I believe in you.
Not for me though.
Why you on here with all that bullshit though, G?
You said what?
Why you on here with all that bullshit? You talking about you love Roe and all that shit. What you fucking low?
All right, so you came here to disrespect me?
You disrespecting Romika and you talking about that's your sister.
I ain't disrespect nobody, baby. Disrespect nobody, baby.
Yes, the fuck you is.
You just look pussy for you know. That's all.
I'm just saying though, you won't even know half of the truth, and whatever he told you, you gonna listen to it. Whatever we heard.
How you know he told me that? I just told you I ain't told you.
He told you that goofy ass shit because you.
Yes, he
But my thing is, why your ass on here like you talking about you love Romika, that sis and all that shit, and then you trying to down her. You posted shit for 3 years ago and all that shit.
So I supposed to let you down my brother though?
Who ain't nobody telling you to down your brother. We ain't gonna let you down our fucking motherfucking knees. So I'm just saying.
But y'all down the boy first. Now you trying to make it about y'all.
Did you hear me ever down Los? I never said anything bad about Los. When Los called our fucking phone explaining the shit, I gave that nigga the utmost props out the family. So you shouldn't even be doing that. If you say you love him.
She been doing that shit for a long ass time now. We gotta you know what I'm saying? Like we just gotta accept shit for what it is. Like I know we don't want to say type of shit like this, take a hard pill and swallow. Look, my uncle died in 2010. He died in 2010, and all the shit he did when he died, I wasn't even thinking like, damn, folks did a whole lot of shit. Somebody was eventually gonna do something to him for in a minute. Like all the shit you keep doing, you think your motherfucker gonna keep letting you bully them? They gonna keep letting you do shit. Think about it, Los. The baby, it takes 9 months for a baby to born you. So if that girl had a restraining order on her, I mean, she's been doing shit for almost 2 years. Think about it. That girl got a concealed carry. She ain't looking for no trouble. She just looking to protect herself. She ain't looking to do no stupid shit. Why would she get out? Why would she go there specifically for Roro? Like, she already got the police report on her. She just don't want her to run up on her. Like, why would she specifically go there to try to shoot her?
She was jealous of her.
Romika, why would he? He ain't even got no money. Lo still want his me time. Sometimes after all this father time that he do, he want his me time. So of course he want to see. Sometimes you might want to Roro pop up at events. Like that's the thing. That's how you know Los and them not even together because Roro pop up at events that motherfuckers be at. She don't go there with Los. You never seen Roro go to an event with Los. You never seen that. What the fuck are you talking about? Someone who can't defend themselves, bro? I'm not talking about her. I'm not even talking about. I'm literally only saying that y'all gotta let the law do what the law do. You're not
talking about nothing.
If you gonna
he's a faggot,
throw down a man on the bus, who's gonna take care of Lil Los? Like they ain't gonna do what they gonna need to do for him, like Los gonna do for his son. And folks ain't had shit to do with that. Y'all want him to jump in front of a bully. Folks not Superman. Ain't nobody Superman. What the fuck? What I look like jumping in front of a bully because 2 crazy hoes want to fight? And I'm telling them to stop. I've been breaking them up for years. All this time that's going on. Calling the police, restraining orders, and nothing working. What am I supposed to be her friend? I'm already doing what I can do in the midst of this moment for this child to save this last little thing. And then what I get, a bunch of people try to turn on me for no fucking reason.
No, because you said just try jealous too.
Build a story out of what they think. Hey, a lot of people, these pedestrians that's walking past, they don't know what's going on. They only know what they see and from the very little moment, but they can still put their own story together, even though some motherfuckers don't build up the worstest shit. They want the worstest shit to put. Like it's a lot of that shit going on. But at the end of the day, bro, when you going through it with a person like Romika, let's say like when Lo starting his new life with the new baby mama, you trying to move on, bro. You got Romika doing shit behind the scenes, but then you got Lo probably gonna react after so much. Folks get tired of that shit. Like I'm gonna drop some more videos of like it's gonna be videos of tearing up folks' crib, all types of shit. Like, it's more shit to come. Like, I'm saying like y'all want to show shit that's from a year ago. You mean to tell me she been doing shit for 7 years? She got all these different restraining orders on her. That 1 year of shit that you probably got on Los that from 1 year ago though. That was probably one incident from 1 year ago.
You were home. Ain't that what you said? I'm at home. You ain't nowhere near home. You ain't nowhere near at home. And I'm ringing both bells. What you study land for? I knew you was pulling up to a bitch crib. That's why you blocked me. Like I said, you was pulling up to her crib. Bitch, I ain't stupid. Y'all whole lights on up there and everything. Who the fuck you think you lying to, Carlos? All you do is lie. All you fucking do is lie. All your ass do is lie. Bitch, you was just on the phone with me for 45 minutes driving to a bitch house arguing with me, and whole time you pulling up to a bitch crib.
Why did you lie? I ain't want the shit you know I want. Hey, you know why did you lie?
Did you hear that, y'all?
Why did you lie?
Don't leave us there.
Right over book, I said that.
Come on, Ricardo.
We don't know her style. She's not here to tell us.
If I see that twin around you, I'm gonna grab her ass. Look away.
Go with your mama.
His father not on here throwing his baby mama under the bus like that. It's you.
He can't. It's not legal.
So you're his voice for him since he can't do that.
No, I'm not. I didn't talk to him about it.
Okay, so that's my. You ain't talked to him in 5 years.
I'm telling the real
and
shit.
you telling his story. You telling their story.
Facts.
It's not your story. What about the baby? The father brought the other baby mama there.
What you mean?
And that's the problem.
No, you trying to basically say fuck the daddy. That's what you want.
No, I'm not saying that. I don't know that, man. You putting words in my mouth. You doing what you don't want nobody else doing. You putting words in my mouth.
I'm letting you talk.
You letting me talk until I tell you something and the truth hurts because you don't want to hear it and you hang up. That's what you've been doing to everybody.
Something that I know is not true. You're not even from Chicago. You don't even know nothing near one of these people. But you're trying to be off a woman intuition.
You ain't gotta be from
Baby,
Chicago.
I'm born and raised. What are you talking about?
Okay, so what the fuck that mean? It's still equalness in this world.
So stop talking about where you from. That don't matter. You weren't even there.
You
weren't even there. That's what matters. You weren't even there.
Like one person can't be a bad person.
And you don't know Los no more. You ain't talked to him in 5 years. Make that make sense. Come on now. Make that make sense. You just sat up here and said you just sat up here and told this whole internet that you ain't talked to this man in 5 years. You just said that out your mouth. So you don't know this man. It's been 5 years.
I know the real. Don't I know the shit though?
You're not making
I didn't tell you that.
And then you get mad. And then you get mad when you get upset.
I said yes.
So you was there when she pulled the trigger and shot her in the face.
That's when you first asked me was I there. I said yes, but the whole
No,
time
you did
I
not.
wasn't there.
What? You're not making sense, my boy.
No, I'm making sense. You just
No, you're not.
pussy put around the shit. It is what it is. She did that.
At the end of the day, Holly was wrong, and I'm gonna go into it because I'm a concealed carry instructor. But I do want to comment on the part with the video. People saying that it's disrespectful that you put the video that like at this time that Romika, you know, is disrespectful to her family. It's not disrespectful because at the end of the day, like you said, today is the time. Why don't you just go ahead and lay everything out on the table? Like they were saying that they wasn't dragging Carlos on here. They was. I don't know none of these people. They was dragging Carlos. They posted, and it's just facts. And again, I'm all for Romika, but I'm just stating what I see online. They post all type of screenshots of Romika saying that Carlos was harassing her, that he was doing this and that to her. And it's like, show, if we're gonna talk about everything, show both parties. And that's exactly what you did. You dropped the video to show that Romika Meeks can be aggressive. Her auntie on the live even said, once Romika Meeks is on rally, you cannot calm her down.
Because he dropped the video because now he's in contact with Carlos, and Carlos is sending him videos. He haven't talked to this man or seen this man in 5 years. So how he basically knows anything about Holly? He said he just now found out that he had a baby by Holly. So what do this man really know? He really don't know nothing.
So at the end of the day, like maybe Holly probably did fear for her, but like on that part, I don't think.
So that means she's not wrong. Then if she fearing for her life, how could you say that? How could you say somebody wrong for fearing for their life?
Go into detail with you because I'm a concealed carry instructor. If Holly Johnson was from Chicago, Illinois, at the end of the day, once she enters over into Illinois, she has to follow the Illinois state and federal gun laws at the end of the day. Wisconsin no longer apply to her. So when she's over here, she's not a resident. She's not licensed to carry over here. So therefore, her gun must be broken down. Her ammo must be separate from her clip, and it must be in a lockbox and up in her car. She could transport her gun through Illinois, but she can't have it on her. And at the same time, like I tell people, if you don't know the federal, state, and gun laws in Illinois, don't come over here with your gun. Don't come over here at all. Because at the end of the day, if she feared for her life, because we not a stand your ground state, we're a duty to retreat, which means that we have to, if we could walk away, if we could get in our car and drive away, legally, we must be able to do so. Now, they said that Carlos had Romika up in a headlock, right? So if she was in a headlock at the
time. Hold on, wait, before you get to that. Before you get to that, this is a piece. This is a very valuable piece that you just said there. When Romika, y'all don't know, Romika's car is the white car that blocked Holly car in.
Okay.
So you as a concealed carry instructor should know all of this. When you said, right, we are a retreat state, right? When you are blocked from retreating, then what?
If you're on the block, go ahead and walk away. A lot of people got so much pride.
But no, listen.
And she's right. Didn't we say that? Didn't we say that, open book? She should have got in her car and drove off because baby number one was not a threat to her. We said that.
Your back is against the wall. Then what?
If her back is against the wall, she should never have her gun on her to begin with. She have to go to her trunk, unlock her trunk, unlock the gun, load the gun up.
The law obviously let her go. So obviously what you said can't match.
The law is the law. If you're not a resident, if you're not licensed in Illinois, you cannot legally have your gun on your person. It must be
so why was the charges dropped on Holly?
Because they probably don't got all the information right now. And
all the what information?
We don't know what type of insurance that she has.
Ma'am, look, this is not no continual case. When they drop charges against you, that means they are not looking at you as a suspect anymore.
Listen, they can drop charges. That don't mean the case is closed. Once they pick up more evidence and more details,
they don't. If there's no more evidence to pick up,
he's slow.
At the end of the day, this is what I'm going to say.
So listen, listen.
I do not care if Romika bullied that girl and she told that girl in her face, "Fuck the law," and I'm going to kill you. If Romika did not have no object or no weapon up in her hand, that girl should have never used deadly force on her. At the end of the day,
you don't know what deadly force could be, though. Deadly force ain't just having a physical weapon.
Oh, she was up in a headlock. You said that's
okay. Look, so think about this. Think about this. If you just beat somebody up and this person got you restrained, and on the next words that's probably coming out of your mouth is saying, "I'm finna kill this bitch. I'm finna kill this bitch," and the motherfucker trying to hold you back, and you breaking loose to try to get to a motherfucker.
She have a weapon in her hand to shoot her, to use deadly force.
Baby, clearly you don't know what the fuck you're talking about because the Chicago police have released Holly. There's nothing, no more evidence to pick up.
Shoot that girl. That girl had
She had a reason to shoot her. Obviously, the police felt like
Holly been around for 3-4 years already.
It don't matter what you think. It don't matter. It don't matter. I said it don't matter. None of that matters.
Never came at everything that they showing on the line that Holly came at Carlos, busted his windows and everything. What threat did she did to Holly? None. It was some shit that
she do. The thing in my look, she did threaten Holly. You don't understand the series of the videos that I posted. Y'all be watching with a lot of inconsistencies and trying to make y'all stories up.
And I'm talking about the day that day. Ramika did not have no fucking weapon, no object in her hand for that girl.
It doesn't matter. That's not the only way you can create deadly force, lady.
It does matter, and that's why everybody is mad right now because she knew that girl should have died that day. She should have died that day.
She should have died that day. No, because she's supposed to went to work. She wasn't supposed to go to Lowe's house. She wasn't supposed to leave Little school and go to Lowe's house. She was not supposed to do that.
But that don't mean she's supposed to die.
You don't know what she there for. You don't know what she there for. You don't know what she there for.
What at that moment did she have?
She blocked Holly in. Holly back is against the wall. You don't understand law.
She's against the wall, and what's gonna happen though? Okay, once she run up on her, what's gonna happen? Why is she fearing for her life? Because she might about to get her ass whooped. What is about to happen?
What if she already got her ass whooped? What if Ramika running back up to her on her again?
Like I said, at the end of the day, she didn't supposed to have her gun on her in the first place. She's not licensed.
Right. See, all you want to jump back to is the end of the day. That shit don't make sense, man.
It makes a lot of sense.
Your story got inconsistencies in it, especially you're not telling the real shit.
Yes,
I'm telling you. Listen, things have to line up before you use deadly force in Illinois. It has to be an imminent threat that you believe that somebody's going to call great.
Obviously, the police felt the need of that, right?
I honestly, maybe so.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you how Illinois works. I'm going to tell you how Illinois works with domestic abuse cases. They go off your past. They go off. You got records. And they go off videos and shit that people can present evidence of.
I think they just let her go. I don't think anything. Listen, it's gonna be.
They said they released her on all charges, all dropped.
Her family is not letting it go. It's gonna be more.
It don't matter what they do. It doesn't matter. Her family, you can't be charged.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, let me keep it a buck with you, bro.
Thanks, Steve.
So this is what everybody trying to say to you. You saying one thing and saying another one. You capping. You beating around the bush. Motherfuckers asking you questions. You not answering.
Look, y'all, see how he get mad? He dropped everybody come on that platform. He drop them because he can't take the truth.
Ask me questions about what the fuck. Don't get on trying to check me, bro. It's my shit. You're not gonna check me on my shit, bro.
For real, her mom used to babysit me and my cousin when we were kids. Our family kind of grew up. I wouldn't say grew up together, but I know them basically through my grandmother. We all been cool. One thing I will say, it's very disheartening to see something such as this matter when you know that somebody is better than the decision that they have made, right? One, Holly was not jealous of this girl. That's number one.
One decision don't make you as a person, though.
No, it does not. No, but it could diminish every value. It could diminish all the good things that you have done in life for other people and things of that matter. But I'm gonna like.
But that's only if people. Look, that's only if people is a people. When you aren't good with yourself, you care about what other people think.
But hold on, let me finish though. Holly was not jealous of this girl. Not at all. And I'm telling you, I've actually come.
Why would she be? She a new baby mama.
She wasn't. No. But Holly come. Listen, boo. Let me talk. Holly come from good people. I'm talking about good, solid ass people. She don't come from no bum ass family. She ain't hurting for no motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? She got her shit together. This is one. Me personally, as a person, as somebody that knows her, I'm just upset at the decision that she made to shoot this girl. You know what I mean? And now I feel like, like that's just me. But like I said, but on the flip side, no, bro. On the flip side, if it was me and you keep popping up on me, you bullying me, bitch, I ain't one of them. I'm about to shoot you. Period. Point blank. I don't like her intentions to kill that girl. Absolutely not. She didn't have no intentions. It's just like, damn, I don't like back the fuck up. But we can't tell. Like everybody got an opinion, and that's cool too. But I think like this image that people are trying to paint of Holly is not who she is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I hate that the young boy, the Ramika. I think I said her name right. I hate that Ramika lost her life in this situation or whatever. But I think that we're painting a picture of Holly that is not a picture of being painted of Holly that is not true.
Right, so look, it's good that you say that. It's good that you say that because now it makes me question you to answer you this. How do you feel like this supposed to think about
What I'm telling you is I don't like the decision personally as somebody that knows her. I'm just upset at the decision that she made to shoot this girl. You know what I mean? And now I feel like like that's just me. But like I said, but on the flip side, no, bro. On the flip side, if it was me and you keep popping up on me, you bullying me, bitch, I ain't one of them. I'm about to shoot you. Period. Point blank. I don't like her intentions to kill that girl. Absolutely not. She didn't have no intentions. It's just like, damn, I don't like back the fuck up. But we can't tell. Like everybody got an opinion,
And that's cool too. But I think like this image that people are trying to paint of Holly is absolutely.
I got a question. So when you said that a motherfucker had pulled up, which car you saying was Romika's?
The white car, the Honda.
The white car was hers?
Yeah.
And where was they at? Did Romika did she pull up on Romika at the school, or was that Los like?
Romika pulled up on Holly at Lo's house. Lo's house is on the same block as the school, so it's down the street. If you go look at her crime scene, bro, you gonna see the puddle of blood in front of a store, in front of a storefront, not in front of a school. If you go on my page and you see Romika stalking Los and pressing his bell, you gonna see her show the whole crime scene right there. So that means she got killed right in front of his house because the blood spot is right there in front of his house, not in front of no schools.
So you saying she dropped her son off and then what? She re-rocked and went by Lo's house?
Yes, that's exactly what she did, bro. Instead of going to work, she could have went a whole nother way. The way she go, when you come around that way from White Castle, and you look which way you can look right, and you can see Lo's Pier, you look left, that's how way to go to work. She chose to go right to Lo's house.
Okay. So when she got to Lo's house, what you saying happened though? Like when
she immediately blocked Holly in, and she already couldn't wait to catch Holly, so you should already.
The headlock situation should come from.
The headlock situation come from after them in the midst of them fighting, him trying to break Romika off of her. She breaking away, and you know how you might slip and try to grab your bitch, you might just slip in the headlock. You're not deliberately putting her in the headlock. It's just slipping around trying to get away from you. So she might have just ended up in the headlock type shit. He didn't tell Holly to shoot her in the midst of that. That was Holly's own decision.
This
but
man know he
think
lying,
about it.
He ain't
If
lying.
Romika just attacked her, that means old girl them fearing for her life because they don't tell her what Romika's saying. If you just beat her up and you just smashed her, why you got to beat her up again? You feel me?
So my thing is, when you put her in the headlock, was she shot before the headlock and then she got shot?
It's like in the midst of him trying to hold her, she slipped into the headlock, but it's like all in a few seconds of that shit, her doing that shit, Holly just probably being scared and just shot her. So it was like a 1, 2, 3 action, bro. It wasn't no, I got on the headlock for 5, 10 seconds.
I don't know.
No, like
Did he call her there?
1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. It wasn't no shit like that, bro. It wasn't like he trying to give us a knuckle sandwich and shit like that. You feel me? Like
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and
But he simply
ad-free
said she's
videos
going
on
to
the
get
YouTube
that
Kids
pop
app, so
out.
kids can bounce
Why
the
would he
Kids Bop
say that?
without missing a.
So in the midst of everything happening, a motherfucker said that he could have broke it up. Could he have broke everything up before that happened? I'm just saying, like, motherfucker said, like, he 300 pounds.
No, you couldn't have, because look, sometimes like you might not be standing exactly by a person. You know what I'm saying? When you're in front of your crib and you chilling and y'all outside, you got a car, they got a car. She might be sitting on her car. You might be tweaking in your car sometimes. You know, you might be walking back and forth. You might be on the opposite side of her car. You just sitting outside talking to her. You know what I'm saying? Like having a regular conversation. Don't think nobody is fucking up. Don't think nobody see y'all outside. Y'all just having a regular day.
Yeah, that was my question, because the motherfucker said, I'm across the street. Like, I seen you across the street. The little, the white dude, or the Hispanic was like, I seen you. I was across the street. So I'm trying to figure out, like, at what point in time did the people that was speculating about what happened, like, what part did they see? You know what I'm saying? So my question is, at that point.
So look, when you getting off the grid, it's like a corner, bro. Most people who get off, like the pedestrians that be walking there, they usually getting off that green line right there. So usually they get off the green line, make a right by Sharks, and then they was coming up that street where they was possibly fighting. So they probably walked up in the midst of the actual fight. You know what I'm saying? They probably didn't even walk up and see. They didn't see Romika pull up and swerve and hop out and all that extra shit. They saw in the middle of the fight, and then I'm pulling her off and all that shit. So they walked up and was like, he had her in the head, like, why they shot? It wasn't even like that. It was just quick second type of shit. Like,
you
2 seconds of your life could change your whole life, depending on how somebody judge.
Right. So I was just thinking that because they said like 4 shots was handed off. So you got 4 shots handed off, and if a motherfucker say she shot with 4 shots and he had in a headlock and this nigga ain't get hit,
that don't make sense. If he had on the headlock while she's shooting all them shots, that means Los would have got hit, right? So it sounded like she was in a temporary hold, bro. It sounded like she was boom and it was just broken loose and she might have just got shot all in the midst of that shit. So the pedestrians just walking by like, she in a, you know what I'm saying? Somebody just got murdered. So that's a scary scene for people who don't see murder like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's what I had to ask though. I appreciate you though, boss.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Because I'm pretty sure
That's the thing. You don't know how long he had her in the head. Like, you don't know if he just
long enough for her to get a gun.
Right, no, but I'm saying long enough for her to get a gun and shoot. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just feel
She
like
already had her gun on her. She never
No,
not
she
had
did
her gun.
not.
Holly was standing outside of Los
lying.
apartment.
That girl
Roro
went to
passed
the
through
car
Los
and
school
got
to
it.
go see about who the fuck might be outside with Los school. She can stop or something.
This
And folks
boy
close
know
green
he
is no deal, like
lying.
on the video she was doing.
right, but I'm saying if she already had her gun on her and Romika pulled up, so she just carried her gun on her and Romika pull up and they're fighting and Romika's getting the best of her, obviously, because he comes in and breaks it up. Why didn't she shoot her from the beginning? Why wait till she's in a headlock to shoot
Because
her?
you don't see the thing is, this the thing. You don't in the middle of you fighting a motherfucker, you gotta keep your hands up. How the fuck you gonna keep your hands down? She probably blocking, trying to not get hit so hard. You know,
Open book, this
like you don't
man
know why
is
she can't get to her gun.
lying.
That's the thing. That's why your life started fearing for you.
He's lying, y'all. The baby father said his own self, she's going to get her gun. Now you're going to sit here and say she had the gun on her when the baby father said out his own mouth she was going and get the gun, and the witness even said that also. So why are you sitting here saying she had the gun on her? Everybody out there says she went to the car and got the weapon and came back. So you need to stop lying.
Because you got a motherfucker that's over you. You got a gun on you, you can't even get to it. And then when you finally do get to it, it's like last second. Let's say Los finally get over there and pull Roro off of him, and then the girl finally get up and she's like, you know, she recovered, fixing herself, and then Roro break up out of there. Like, I'm gonna kill this bitch. Let me go. And then the old girl just finally pull her gun out like, this the end of that. Boom, boom, boom.
Right. So you see me coming. You know me and you got problems. You see me pull up on you. You got your gun on you. You gonna pull your gun out and shoot immediately, correct?
No.
So you feel like, but she pulled the gun out on her while she was in the headlock. So I just feel like if I'm seeing somebody that wants to attack me and I gotta
see, but you thinking it's a headlock where he was actually holding her like this. You don't know if it was just like a little slippage to a point. You don't know that. That's why you keep saying it like it's a headlock.
Okay,
exactly. Open
I don't think Romika would have, because she shot her directly in the face, like you said. If I see somebody coming at me with a gun and I got slippage, I'm getting the fuck up out the way. You feel me? Like,
right. And this was so fucked up because wasn't it? Roro said she don't give a fuck about her having no gun. Holly announced her to her, "I'm not here to fight you. I have my pistol. Leave me alone."
And then they fought.
Well, when did Holly say that? I didn't hear that part.
I mean, I think
she attacked her, not fought. Fighting is when you both squadding up and y'all both ready to fight. Attacking the motherfuckers when somebody's like, "I'm not trying to fight you. I'm not trying to fight you," and you just run up and start hitting them anyway.
Okay. I mean, I think we're going to, of course, everybody has their own opinion, just like everybody got an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, from my perspective and hearing you don't know the real story, like you said, and nobody's seen the surveillance video, but a couple of people. But in my mind, if I see somebody that's an attacker coming, I'm going to either remove myself from the situation, as in like going, like you said, it's the Sharks and all these other places, run into those places or go back into the house.
Right. See, that's what you're thinking. That's what you're thinking, bro. When you figure out that you inside of a circle, let's say you got a car right here and you got another car right here. So the only out is this little bitty out that she just been walked around from my car, and the only out is the other out, the car, but the out is not headed towards a fucking restaurant. It's headed towards the oncoming traffic. Or you gonna run to your baby?
I'm just saying, like, if I think somebody's really gonna kill me, I'd rather get hit by a car to make it home to my baby
right.
than to stay.
You're crazy.
But what if
you get hit by a car, you're not making it to your baby.
But if you kill somebody, it didn't have to go this way. Then she could get charged with murder and not make it home to her baby.
The police felt the need they did though.
Get that girl right there, please. My point. Get her ass out the way.
Damn, a lot of people showed up and showed out.
I love y'all. I thank y'all. Always around and that shit all over me. She'll tell all her siblings. I'll go toe-to-toe to y'all. You better my grandson.
All right, that's it for today, y'all. This is crazy, y'all. I loved this lady commentary. I like how she broke it down. She went back in the archives. She brought up a lot of good points. Like, she was definitely on point with everything in there. I just like it. I'm gonna definitely keep up with her just in case she dropped something else. Let me see what Open Book said. The witness said Mika was saying, "I just dropped my son off," which shows she wasn't trying to do all of that. That guy didn't realize the witness was going to speak out. Right, Open Book. Exactly. That's right. I agree with you. I agree with you, sis. I agree with you. So this is sad. I'm gonna try to keep up as much as I can. She did good with her video. Yes, she did. I ran across her shit last night and I watched. I'm like, oh yeah, I like the way she broke this down. You know, she didn't, you know, she said allegedly about everything. I mean, she went back when they first met, like she took it all the way back. So you can tell, like, she really dived deep into this. You know what I'm saying? And I know that was a lot of work that she really put together in her videos. She really did. She did a great job. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep up with her channel and see what else she, you know what I'm saying, that she drop off. But thank y'all for timing in. I appreciate y'all, guys, for rocking out with me. Thank you, Open Book, for coming up. Miss Davis, thank you for coming up. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for the coffees. Thank y'all so much. And we'll just keep up with this story and see how it go, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because it is a sad situation. It is. But, you know, we just got to pray. Keep her family in prayers, and especially her little son. And, you know, I hope the grandmother does get full-time custody of him, because no, I will not trust my grandbaby around that daddy or the other baby mama, because they both evil as hell. So I hope the grandmother do get custody of that baby. Great live. Thank you, Latte. Thank you. Young lady, you're going to have to go back and watch the replay, because I'm about ready to get up out of here. Thank you, Open Book. So, whew, y'all, this is so sad, y'all. It really is. It's sad. I think the guy that have not seen the baby father in 5 years, I think he was a gaslighter, a liar, a manipulator, all of that. You know, you taking up for the second baby mother. You say you clearly said in the first video that I did today that you did not know her. You did not know he had another baby. You was cool with Mika. Now it's like now you turned on her. You against her. You with the baby father. You dropped everybody from your live that did not agree with you. You call women bitches and whores. Like, you so disrespectful. Like, I can't with him. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. If I don't see no updates on this, y'all, I do have another story for tomorrow. So I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Y'all be safe. Stay prayed up. Keep God first. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love. Oh, and I appreciate everybody that donated me coffees to my channel. Thank you so much. Everyone have a great day.